I'm
Louie,
ing it. I'm
Louie.
ing it so good. Hey everybody. Happy Wednesday. Hey Mario. Hey B. How are you both doing today? I hope you're having wonderful Wednesdays. Definitely didn't just get off a Discord call with both of you. Hope you're both doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to both of you and everybody else. Yeah, I'm streaming on a Wednesday. What the frick? Am I right? Just kidding. I told everybody I was gonna stream this Wednesday, and I meant it because I love Pikmin and I want to keep playing, and also other reasons, but mostly just because I love Pikmin. So let me get this going, like every other day of Pikmin 4. No time wasted. Let's just get right into the game. Just right into the game. Oh yeah, the Bonanza Direct came out. So did anybody watch the direct? Hey, John, welcome in, welcome in. It's pretty gosh dang good. It be pretty gosh dang good. One second. Did anyone watch the direct? What was like the big news? So that's like Pauline, right? Like this is a prequel to Donkey Kong, the arcade game type of game. Right? Like I'm not really sure I understand. Honestly, her design's super cute. I'm super excited for this game. I can't wait to play as both of the goofballs. They're releasing an amiibo too, and I kind of want the amiibo. I'm really kind of here for both of their designs. It's pretty good. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're all having badass Wednesdays. Admittedly, I didn't go to work today. I had enough sick time. I just slept until like 2 o'clock. So it's been kind of a lazy day for me, but you know how it be. We did unlock a new cave, but we will not be touching this cave until next stream. So don't worry, this is the game's hardest challenge outside the final cave. We will get to it. We're just not getting to it today. We're gonna move on to the next map and hopefully finish the map and its nighttime modes. We picked up a signal from the new area. It's most likely coming from that Kopite veterinarian Nell. Let's get her back here quickly so she can give Ochi a full examination. Right on, let's do it. Which area would you like to explore? Well, shoot, I don't know. There's not really much left for me in the other areas, so I think I'd like to explore this one. If I could be so bold, Colin. Alright, once I was just checking something. Welcome in, though, everybody. I'm excited for that new Donkey Kong. I might stream it when it comes out. I might play it for myself. I haven't decided yet. I don't normally play games as they come out. That's just not really a thing I do at this time in my stream, but it looks pretty cool, so maybe. It looks pretty cool, so maybe. Anyways, this is the Giant's Hearth. I've said it like 80 million times. This is my favorite map in Pikmin 4. Didn't really watch the direct. Same. I was just kind of fishing for information, to be honest. I like that the design is cool. I've seen people say, yeah, welcome in, Mike. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Of course, Pikmin 4. I play games to completion on this stream, gosh dang it. Also, it's the Pikmonth, so you know how it be. I do know that they're calling the little girl Pauline. Or maybe her name was Paulina. No, this is actually Pikmin 6. I got the early copy. I love this map so much. Something about it. It like invokes childhood memories, this map. Growing up in Michigan, this is just kind of what nature looks like in the summer. You know what I mean? Bonfires, hanging out. It looks warm, but not too warm. You got some coniferous trees. I thought this was Louis Open World Survivor game. Pikmin 6 Infinite Health. Welcome in, Propane. Huh? Is that really? And what's you doing with moss? I have to. This dude. This freaking dude. Do you know that guy? I don't recognize him from the list of castaway. Louis was the first one on the list. It's Louis. He's a co-worker of mine at Hocotate Freight. Moss is adorable. Ah, you're awesome, B. Is he trying to rescue that castaway? Oh, could that castaway be? Look at those round ears. It's a Kopite. There he goes, and there he goes. You know, once again. And there he goes. Hold on, he's disappeared. I've seen Louis Pikmin 3 as a teenager. Louis theme from 3-2, yeah. Oh god, I love that they've really doubled down on Louis just being the worst, and I love it. Perhaps your employer sent him here to help you, Olimar. Perhaps, though Louis wouldn't have been my top choice. Olimar! Well, even in this timeline, Olimar's already just like, yeah, they really fucked up on that one. Let's follow Louis. We don't want anything to happen to that possibly Kopite castaway. We're just fucking done with this guy. He really is. Gosh, Louis. Luckily, Ochi's already familiar with Moss's scent. What are you waiting for? Ochi, Phoebe, track Moss's scent. Copy that. Alright, let's get to it. This map has an amazing banjo song. I love it. This would have been the map to put the, I think this would have been the map, by the way. Either this or the house would have been the map where they could have brought back the Gatling Groink. They should have had a Gatling Groink at the top of this, just firing it. I don't know. I wish this game had more threats. Like persistent threats on the maps. Anyways, we already have every Pikmin type. Although we already saw it yesterday in Olimar mode. This map also is the reintroduction of the Sovereign Ball Blacks from Pikmin 1. And it's just a great time. So, you know, I'm definitely going in this direction, not for any particular reason, not because there might be something worth it for us, over in the corner, perhaps. Maybe, like, right over on the other side of this. You know, there's definitely not, like, a bug-eyed Crawmad or anything just waiting over there. Pikmin 3 is the first game of the series. You know, it makes me really happy to know that Pikmin 3 was a lot of people's first game. Because Pikmin 3 is a really solid Pikmin entry. It's really good. Evening. That's fine. Hey, you don't have to apologize for lurking. First off, hey Yuki, I hope you're having a, well, you know, I hope everything will get a little bit easier for you on this Wednesday, and I hope you're doing well. You never have to apologize for lurking. I promote lurking. If you want to just come in here and silently watch what I do, that's perfectly fine. I will never be upset about that. Oh, that was, oh my, no saying sorry, exactly. Hey, Petite. Hey, Izakama, welcome in. That is bad. That is bad. That is really bad. You're back from Yo, we got more Izakama. God, I was actually a little worried I'd never see you again, friend. Hell yeah. You know, you're iconic to this stream, Izakama. You did bring in the pennant. So, you know, have a good lurk, though, Yuki. And welcome in, Petite. Did you see how bad that Joy-Con drift was? I let go of X. And the game was just like, nah. But it's because the vibration is actually causing my left Joy-Con to disconnect. I cannot wait for Friday's stream. By the way, for people who have done the transfer, how long does it take to transfer data from the Switch 1 and 2? And how safe is it? I've seen people complaining that, like, they've lost all of their Pokemon data. I just imagine they're doing it wrong. I'm gonna be honest, I've learned at this point, like, a lot of people struggle to do things. An hour or so, that should be fine. Go eat dinner with your friends, you're gonna go eat dinner. Have a fantastic dinner, Izakamo. Keep it real, and I'll see you around, hopefully. He's back! They're back! Hell yeah. Alright, anyways. Time to take care of some, scaries. Yeah, the Joy-Con drift is rough, Mike. It's not the best. An hour or so is good. I'm guessing there's no cute Pikmin animation with it. Also, rock Pikmin are needed on this map, and rock Pikmin are the best Pikmin, because they're cute and they make cute noises. And if you ever just thrown a rock at something you don't like, genuinely, did you see how cool that was? 100 rock Pikmin can do serious damage with a good Ochi charge in this game, by the way. I think you can kill an amount of bosses in this game with a solid rock Pikmin Ochi charge. Like, they're pretty good. Oh yeah, that's right, we don't have their onion yet, but we might be getting their onion very soon. Hey, I wrecked Pikmin. You know, they get it done like no one else can, you know? They're a big fan of bush Pikmin, and... Hey, Jojo. It only transfers data that's directly on your Switch, not anything on an SD... What? Wait, do I just plug the SD card into the Wii Transfer? It's really cute. Does that mean I just have to plug my SD? Because, like, all of my data's on a micro SD, you know, because the Switch has garbage, like, storage. Brush myself, you know what I'm saying. I can smell what you're sniffing. I see what you're putting down. I see what you're saying. Oh god, I just need to go kill a bug-eyed, Crawmad, you know what I'm saying? I just really need to go kill a bug-eyed Crawmad. Hey, Penguin! How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Glitch 2 only supports micro SD Express. Is this real? Are you messing with me? What's up with you, Penguin? Unless the SD in your Switch is an Express. I'm gonna have to check. I don't think it's an Express. It might be because I went to the store and bought one of those ones that was like in the for-your Nintendo Switch case. I know you're not goofing. I just like... I'm genuinely kind of tired of Nintendo's weird decisions. Like, I've been dealing with them my whole life, and they've just gotten more weird, I feel like, in these past couple years. I don't know how to explain it. That's just so bizarre to me. You know, it's just like, why? Technology's not there. It's like when the Wii U came out, and the Wii U didn't have auxiliary cords with it, and like... I don't know, I feel like in 2012, 2013, whenever that was, not a lot of people... I know people now who still use CRTs, like... for load times to switch to, I'm just glad it's not proprietary. You know what? That's the best mindset to have about it, JoJo. That, honestly, yeah, they could have made it proprietary. And I know a certain other Japanese company, Sony, who would have made it proprietary, so... Fair enough. I fucking hate Sony. I don't know if I've said that, like, enough on stream, but they're actually the worst, like, thing in the industry right now. Fuck the Vita. Yeah, but I have to love my Vita, too, because it's the only way I'm able to play Chaos Rings now. Which, I am genuinely considering just starting Chaos Rings before this year is up. I love that franchise so much, and I need to show you all it. And PS5. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you on that, JoJo. Vita is cool. I wish I could use it. What's up with your Vita? Has it got issues going on with it? That's one of my subs. Oh, I have a fantastic member of my chat who honestly just very graciously gives me stuff from time to time, and I really feel like I'm blessed to have them in here. So you probably got a gift sub from them. Their name's Kiro, and he's cool as hell. Actually, you know, one second. I'll wait for Kiro to pop in so I can see his username, but I'm gonna shout out Kiro. You should all follow Kiro. He streams Yakuza 100% completion, and I've met a couple people who stream Yakuza 100% completion, but not like Kiro. Kiro's just a genuinely cool, nice dude. I really appreciate him. She did get a 32 gig Vita card. Oh, memory cards are expensive. I see. Kiro Trace, yeah? Yeah, see if you can get, but there's numbers to it because it's Twitch, and it's really hard to get a name without numbers sometimes, unless it's, like, quirky and weird like some of ours have to be. Or tend to be. Oh, Majin! Hey, Majin! As a PlayStation player, it's fuck Sony until they give me a reason to say otherwise. Hey, Majin! I almost missed you, but welcome in! I'm a fan of PlayStation. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Mike. You know, I've said it plenty of times. I've got strong opinions, but I don't dislike anybody for having different opinions. I just think Sony has some of the worst business practices out of any company right now. They genuinely are anti-consumer, if you ask me. Oh, we're out of raw material. I love that they come back when they just have none. Welcome in, Majin. Yeah, I was full of CGI tentacle that time, Lola Bunny. You're not joking, are you? You're not JoJo. You're not joking, are you? Oh no. Oh no. That's too specific to be a joke. Alright, everybody. Fun fact. Have you ever heard about the Bug-Eyed Crawmad? It's this little Pikmin 3 boss. Kind of like the coolest boss ever in Pikmin. At least my favorite boss in Pikmin. It's iconic. It's actually one of the coolest Pikmin bosses ever made. It's really strong and powerful. And they put it next to a fucking water fountain to piss me off. Get over here. Get over here. Ah, they're dying. No. Okay, that was really bad, actually. How many did we lose on that? Not too many. I thought we weren't close enough to the water. I actually lost some to the Bug-Eyed Crawmad. Because I think it's so funny that it's there. You know what? Honestly, base. No, but the Bug-Eyed Crawmad's really cool. It's one of my favorite designs. I think it has a very fun mechanic to how you fight it. I joke, but I do really like the Bug-Eyed Crawmad. It's one of the cooler enemies added from Pikmin 3, if you ask me. And them giving it, what's it called in this game, really benefited it. So I lost 9 Pikmin there, I think, which is hilarious. I can get a thing on it. I lost 9 Pikmin just from drowning. Oh, I lost Rock Pikmin. That's sad. One second, we gotta add to the count. 95, I believe? 95, I believe? But yeah, it's the Pika. This thing's cool. I think it's cool. It's just, in Pikmin 3, it's literally the easiest boss ever, exclusively because of how winged Pikmin work in Pikmin 3, and this game, to be fair. Have a good lurk, Mary. Thank you for coming in. It's a really cool boss. It just, it needed the boost from this game, but it's still, you can beat it without it ever attacking. Did you see that, by the way? I didn't lose Pikmin to the, I just want to make it clear, I didn't lose Pikmin to the bug-eyed Crawmad in that fight. I lost Pikmin because I was being negligent. I just want to point out. I don't know what they could do to make the boss more stable and, like, actually capable of being a threat. I wish I knew what they could add to the bug-eyed Crawmad to shore up its weakness of being laughably easy, but I don't know, honestly. It's kind of the issue. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get past this unless I only have blue Pikmin, so you come back. Cool boss, though. Cool boss. Just suffers from also being the easiest boss. The fuck did I just witness over there? What was that? Whatever, Pikmin are weird. We need to get these faucets off, but ooh boy, what if I told you that in order to turn the faucets off, we need more material that we don't have? Love being negligent and killing Pikmin. I mean, if you're not losing Pikmin from negligence, are you really playing Pikmin? I've spent, like, way too much material on upgrades, I think, is the problem here. There we go. I was wondering why it didn't work the first time. Ochi. God fucking damn it, 1 second. Everyone on Ochi. So I think regardless of if you... Yeah, okay, I thought so. These things just have a sphere collider. They're kind of obnoxious in that sense. I would have done... Because Pikmin 4 clearly has coding to determine different types of ground. I think instead of using a sphere collider, it would have been way nicer if they just used, like... I don't know. The ground coding. But that's all. Need some Pikmin in real life. That's what I'm saying. I could feed them to real life Gildemandwees. Hey, actually, you know what? I don't think I have the clout for this, but like, if any Pokemon modders are ever out there, you know, we have Mario Mon now. We have Pokemon Odyssey. When do we get Pikmon? Where's the Pikmin Pokemon mod? You know, Pikmin enemies would be great for a creature collector game. Oh my god, you get Downy Snagrid as a starter. It evolves into Burrowing Snagrid in like level 16 or something. And then its final evolution is the Pileated Snagrid. That would be sick. And it becomes like a flying fighting type or something. Someone needs to make Pikmon. I'll make Pikmon. Fuck it. What are you... Okay. Oh, they were waiting for materials. They were waiting for materials. I really need a Pikmin RPG. You know, Curbmon would also be good. I've been saying it over and over again. We're at, like, the peak of Pokemon modding right now that the source code is out. You'll help. Maybe one day. It's definitely not a project I'd start right now since I've already slammed my life as tight as I could. But not in the fun way, unfortunately. I wish I could slam tight. But yeah, I would love to work on a Pikmon someday. That would actually be a lot of fun. Dwarf Bulborb, Borborb, Jumbo Bulborb. Yeah! And then maybe if you use a item on a Bulborb, instead of becoming a Jumbo Bulborb, it could become a Emperor Bulblax instead. And then from Emperor Bulblax, you could maybe get a Sovereign. I'm going to lose Pikmin here. Just kidding, I'm a goat. I'm too good. Actually, I am a Tanuki, but not for long. And I'm just too good at Pikmin, clearly. This game is beautiful as frick. Easy peasy, give me that duck. We're actually probably not going to worry about getting that today. Let's just keep working on this. I need materials, so we're going to enter that cave. That cave over there in particular isn't anything too crazy. I like it. It's a fun cave. But it's just one floor, if I remember correctly, and we get the illustrious Don Bergman. King of Bugs Louie wants to battle? Yes! Oh my god, as the final boss, of course. As the final boss, of course, King of Bug Louie. And then you would have the co-pilot captains as gym leaders. Sacho and Olimar could be gym leaders. You could add in the rescue corps. You could have Shepherd and like, yeah, there's a lot of potential for a Pikmin Pokemon mod. Just as much potential as there is for the Mario and the Etrian Odyssey one, I think. Of course, I would need a Gildemander. Gildemander would be a Rock Earth type, or maybe a... At least a ground type. I said earth, but yeah, I think Gildamander would be like a ground type. Maybe just a solid pure ground type. Could be fun. Alright, like I said, we're gonna do this cave, and it'll be fun. Fine, 1 second, I actually need to. King of Bugs, Louie. When do I show y'all the game? Would you just play it on your own? I would stream it. If you want to share it with me, genuinely, Mario, I'll stream it for you, you know? And then in like 5 years, we can look back on it and be like, remember when you made this in school, and now you're creating like the whatever big game? I see a lot of places to mess around down here. Wouldn't be a bad place to live. I hid all my snacks in a box, but forgot the code I need to open it. Olimar champion, the final boss from 3 is his ace. You know, as much as I don't like the Plasm Wraith, yes. Or the Plasm Wraith could be a legendary Pokemon. Just like in general. I would think Olimar's team would just be 3 flower Pikmin. Now, that would be the lame thing. Because Pikmin evolution would just be flower, bud, and then... or leaf, bud, and then flower. But I think Olimar's final team would just be 6 fully flowered Pikmin. Actually, no. It would be red, blue, and yellow. It would be an onion. You could turn an onion into a Pikmon. Yeah, Sprout Bud Flower would be the evolutions for Pikmin, but then he would have like a Candy Pop Bud maybe. We could make a Candy Pop Bud one. That'd be funny. Or I don't know. What if the blue Pikmin can evolve into like 20 blue Pikmin? You know, that could be fun too. The Pikmin evolutions could just be baby! I forgot there was babies on this map. Baby. I want to see the baby game. Baby. Baby. Gildamanthes are so cute. You could do a bunch of custom moves and attacks, by the way. Like, you could give yellow Pikmin the ability Bomb Rock, and then also make, oh! Dweevil! Dweevil would be the Eevee. You must paint. I believe in you, Jojo. Dweevil. A base Dweevil would be Eevee, and depending on what stone you give it, it evolves. But if you teach it Bomb Rock, it evolves into a volatile Dweevil that only knows self-destruct and explosion. Someone write that one down. I think that one's good. But then, or no, it knows the ability Bomb Rock too, maybe. And then yellow Pikmin could also learn Bomb Rock. It's based as fuck. It would be pretty cool, having Dweevil be the Eevee. I need this fucker to not look at me so I can kill it without losing any Pikmin. God, actually, I'll be honest, Jumbo Bulborbs are kind of scary. In this game. I'm kind of afraid of Jumbo Bulborbs just a little bit. But like every enemy in this game, it kind of falls apart when you just Ochi Rush it. Kind of just falls apart when you Ochi Rush. Signature kill! Ultimate explosion! Pikmin would just be the character limit for Pokemon names. True. But, I'll sit up. I have to say, I think Mariomon and Etrian Odyssey, or Pokemon Odyssey, found creative ways to get around that. At least in Pokemon Odyssey, they used a lot of the Etrian Odyssey combat abilities. And the way they get around it is just smushing it into one word, to be fair. I think Mariomon just uses a lot of abbreviations, if I remember correctly, but it's almost been like 3 weeks now since I played Mariomon, so my memory of it's getting a little hazy. Just like a little hazy. But I do recommend Mariomon. Of course, I recommend Pokemon Odyssey more. Yeah, Emperor Bulblax. That would be fine. I don't think people would mind if the mod at least had like a lot of care put into it. But I have to say, Pokemon Odyssey is my favorite. And I'm just going to throw it out because I didn't know how threads work. I thought everybody could see the thread once I made it. But if everyone's interested in just watching my progression of Pokemon Odyssey, I totally stole this idea from Petite. But I'm just going to be posting my progress as I play through it, so you can always join that thread. It's in game suggestions. Highly recommend it. It's, at least I can gush about a mod I don't think anybody will play. Name a water type's blue Pikmin from now on. Yeah! Blue Pikmin, but it has to be like BLUPIKM. Because of the name limit. I was gonna say, since Pokemon modding is possible due to the source code being out, there's a chance that you could just, like, mod it to have longer character names. Like, you can do anything with Pokemon now that the source code is just out there. Gatling Groink. Yo, Gatling Groink, and then if you give it a Firestone, it evolves into the Fire Groink from Hey Pikmin. The Joker. Pikmin is fire, Yell Pikmin is electric. Yeah, they have typings, everything works. Wing Pikmin are flying, Rock Pikmin are rock types. Glowmen are ghosts. Ice Pikmin are ice types. Like, it all works. Isn't using the source code, like, illegal? It has not stopped anybody in the last year. It has not stopped anybody in the last year from making Pokemon mods. Yeah, like, like, it might be, but it hasn't stopped anybody, and the Pokemon Company hasn't cracked down on any of the mods. Yeah, maybe it's because they're not charging. Actually, that's a good point. Like, that's what I like. I feel like Nintendo, if people started, like, source code... No, actually, they don't really crack down on that either. I was gonna try to use Mario 64 as an example, because I think the source code for Mario 64 is out there, but they don't really stop Mario 64 modding either. I guess it's other companies. Nintendo doesn't seem to really mind mods of their games that much, now that I think about it. Like, at all. Down by now if they could, yeah. Train ROM hacks using stolen code. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And using stolen code. Yeah. That's true. I think if they made a full retail game was specifically reverse engineered. I see what you're saying. No. Yeah, do you remember it was like a year or two ago when all that Pokemon stuff came out? People found like the Space World demo for Gold and Silver and shit like that? Like, I think it was just that the whole Pokemon, like, infrastructure data shit. Yeah, that's when Pokemon modding exploded, because we got the source code for, like, every game from that. But, yeah, I mean, as long as they don't charge, I guess they're fine. And, I don't know why, this is kind of off topic a little bit, but talking about this, do you guys all remember when someone was there was a team trying to make a 3D Chrono Trigger? Like, a full-on, like, 3D recreation of Chrono Trigger? And, then Square Enix... Yeah, thank you, Louis. Then Square Enix came in and said no. I vaguely remember. I did not mean to do that, but you know what? It's what it is. It'll just mean I can kill this thing faster. Oh, I have to specifically. What do you mean, why is Louis here? We're chasing him. Like, that's the whole point of tonight. We're supposed to be stopping him. I think it was cool they put him in the game. I thought it was cool they put him in the game, but I guess some people don't appreciate Louis being in this game. No, like, why is he still alive? Funny. Because funny. Put 1 hour of silence? No, I talk during my stream normally, B. What the heck? I can be quiet if you want. Like, I didn't know you hate my voice that much. Oh, I love bullying my friends. Oh, I'm gonna have Puzzle and Dragon. That would be interesting. Yo, you know, actually, there was that Mario Puzzle and Dragon. It didn't do too bad. And, also, Puzzle and Dragon, like, the phone game, has a lot of cool crossovers, like the Final Fantasy one. Walter White Jr. voice. Why are you still alive? Just fucking kill yourself. I can't do Walt Jr., but... Actually, his name is Flynn now. So, hey, game, where's the material that I need to continue this cave? Don't tell me they don't give you the material to do this. They give you the materials to do this, right? They wouldn't not give me the materials to do this map. In the map. When Mary tells him to kill himself. Base. Honestly, Breaking Bad was fucking awesome. I genuinely don't regret watching Breaking Bad, or Better Call Saul first. Even though, yes, it did make some things in Breaking Bad, like, obvious when they happened. I have zero regrets watching Saul first, though. Need to watch it. It's good. I would recommend Breaking Bad first. If everyone tells you that you don't need to see Breaking Bad first, I think that's just, like, a little bit of cope. I think you do. Personally. But, Better Call Saul I liked more overall, I think. Just as a show. I really liked Better Call Saul. I like Saul, though, because I like charismatic, trickster characters. Have a good lurk, Kaz. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Like, I'm always gonna be a big fan of charismatic trickster-type characters, though. And, it's really hard to watch Breaking Bad, because, like... Just throughout the whole thing, Walter White's just such a piece of shit. He's never redeeming like Jimmy is. It's all good, man. Anytime something went wrong. That's why when people recommend timeline order for things, because, like, if you're supposed to watch Saul first, then, like, people should not have watched Breaking Bad until 2022. Yes, actually. He defecated through a sunroof, and he gets to be a lawyer? Yo, his brother was a piece of shit, too, though. Like, honestly, Chuck McGill is just as, like, culpable for what happened to Jimmy. Straight up. He could have been a better brother. He could have supported him properly. I'm not saying it's all Chuck's fault, but, you know. She's slipping on my Jimmy Tilly Goodman. He defecated through a sunroof. You never heard of that? Chicago sunroof? I think that's what he called it. Why? Well, because his ex-wife or his current wife or whatever was cheating on him. I forget the specifics. Slip and shimmy sure did exist. I watch a YouTube channel called Better Watch TV, and they did a whole, like, amazing Breaking Bad, every episode detailed analysis. Like, better than anything I've seen on YouTube. And now they're doing... Time to self-defecate. Now they're doing Better Call Saul, but before they got to Better Call Saul, they did a couple slip and shimmy videos. And it's just the funniest thing. So this really isn't going to give me the mats I need, huh? Can I, like, wing Pikmin cheat this? No, do I really have to come back to this cave now? Because I don't have the fucking... No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. 1 second. There's gotta be something I can do. That would be so stupid. Like what I've been saying, if you treat people like they're inherently bad and can never recover, then of course they're gonna keep being worse. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've seen people defend Chuck, and I don't know. It's kind of hard to defend Chuck. Even if what Jimmy did is what Jimmy did, and it wasn't the best things to do in situations, like, he could have just had support. He just didn't have support. But we won't get into it. There's people in here who haven't seen it, and I would recommend both shows. Second, how many Pikmin does this thing take? Like, if I throw winged Pikmin over here, do you think they'll... No, God, I hate how this is going. So fucking patient with him. Like, he did not have to help him with his illness. Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, like, what to do here. Unless there's a way I can exploit my way over to that half of the cave, we're kind of boned. We're kind of actually boned by the game right now. I did not know they did something like this. Every other cave gives you enough material in that floor. And I guess by this point in the game, I usually just have enough material to do this cave, so... I guess here's a cool Pikmin 4 fact. I'm in the bone zone. Here's a cool Pikmin 4 fact. Don't come to this cave unless you know you have enough material, because, they don't care. Look at the DM. Yeah, I'll check it out in a bit here. I'm actually kind of getting frustrated with this level design right now. Any other cave in the game. God has left me. Any other cave in the game and this wouldn't have been an issue. I can't, like, cheese it with the winged Pikmin either. What are you trying to tell me, Shepard? Maybe, wait, 1 second, 1 second. Oh no. I'm trying, Olimar. Ah, why can't I throw captains like Pikmin 3? Wait, maybe the Gildemand Oh, and there's no C-stick goofiness in this game. I have a weird idea, though. I do have a weird idea. This might work. I might be able to cheese this. 1 second, I have a goofy idea. Hold on, I'm back. What happened? I can't progress through this cave without materials, I think, Mario. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I just can't progress through here now because I don't have materials to build the wall over there, and this cave doesn't provide you the materials. I'm gonna try something silly. No, I'm listening to Pikmin 4. You need material. That's so weird that they don't give you it in this cave. I've never gotten here without enough. I'm gonna try something silly, though. Oh, come on. Is it... This game is too hard-coded to stop bullshit, huh? Wait, wait. Oh, what was that? Did you see that? No, no, no. I can do this. I can do this. I can cheese it. I can cheese this. Can I do that on the left side? Maybe. 1 second. 1 second. We might be able to cheese this. I'm gonna probably lose yellow Pikmin, but... There we go. Okay, now... Oh, come on! Go, 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 go attack the egg yolk. Go attack the egg yolk. This is some bullshit. I can just get that thing to pull him in. Same Pikmin 3. Come on! No, I refuse to believe there isn't an exploit here that I can't take advantage of. I refuse to believe there isn't an exploit. I'm not gonna be stubborn and waste too much time here, but come on! That's the one thing that kind of started with Pikmin 3. They were very against you being able to break these games wide open. There's gotta be something I can do. There's gotta be something. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 though. 1 second. I've learned that motion controls can be a little finicky in this game. So maybe... Yeah! I fucking love Pikmin, let's go! Suck my dick, Nintendo. Alright, remember that one for next year. Suck my dick, Nintendo. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna lose some Pikmin now. Totally worth it. Three Pikmin to be able to continue this, totally worth it. Three Pikmin at the cost of telling Nintendo that they can get bent. Worth it. Now let's just hope that entering from this way still, yeah, okay, I'm good. Oh yeah, did you know I'm the queen of video games, by the way? Fun fact, I am the queen of video games. And, I should be remembered as such. What's up, B? And... Pop! Oh, I did it too early. I keep doing it too early now. I forget that they have to go out first. That felt really good to pull off. Oh my god. So just remember, anytime you need to exploit this game... that's me, by the way. I'm the Jokler. Are you sure Kiro has numbers in their name? I don't think so. They might just be Kiro Trace. They might just be Kiro Trace. I was gonna say, if you can find their account, please shout him out. I think he deserves it. The thing is, like I said, he doesn't need followers right now. If y'all could just help him whenever you see him post a link in my Discord. Kiro just needs to get that viewer count up for affiliate. He's so close, and I want to help him get there. Yeah, give Kiro a follow for me if you could. And then, like I said, if Kiro's ever streaming, even if it's like, you know, like I said, I can't really watch because he's playing Yakuza games I'm not at yet. I really want to help him reach affiliate. He's genuinely a really cool dude, too. And he's got a YouTube channel where he's been uploading creature collector stuff. Might even stream some creature collectors in the future. Anyways, here comes the new hit boss battle. Oh, congratulations, Mike. Yeah, honestly, it's the viewer count that's hard about affiliate. That's the tricky bit, is getting that viewer count more than it is the, getting the followers, I think. So, if we could help. Anyways, this is a cool new boss battle. It's called the Mammoth Snoot Whacker. You can tell because it's a bigger Snoot Whacker. I do think it's kind of silly that this game, a lot of the bosses are just large versions of enemies. This thing can definitely do crushing damage. Normal Snoot Whackers, I think it's really hard for them to kill. This thing can kill pretty easily if you're not careful. It also looks like a watermelon. Since they needed some affiliate, yeah. Normals can't kill. Okay, normals can't kill, this one can. Just keep that in mind. Don Bergman! There he is! That's Don Bergman, everybody! The Don Bergman. Is that Sega? B, I think you're hearing things.
Fishy.
I think you're hearing things, B. That was Kuro's Twitch. Oh, is Kuro going right now? You should definitely also go watch if Kuro's right now. Just at least give him a lurky for me. An ex-ranger who follows rumors of treasure to this planet. He'll use the profits to help the starving back in his homeland. The Kopaiites are starving! Pikmin 3 lore drop. Huzzah! This is a Kopaiite castaway. Let's hope he has information regarding Nell's whereabouts. Also, Mike, I don't know if you've said you've gotten to Pikmin 4, but I do want to mention, these 3 characters might look familiar as we get them. Pikmin 4 is a reboot, and the devs decided to just be, like, the biggest trolls with these 3 characters. You found a Kopaiite. It isn't Nell, but I hope he can at least help us find her. Let's see what we can learn after he wakes up. It shall make sure it was them. Thank you, B. I appreciate you a lot. You're the best mod I could have asked for, honestly. What reboot? Pikmin 4 is a reboot of the franchise. So anything you've learned in 3, toss it out. All that deep Pikmin lore, get rid of it, because this one starts back from the beginning. Kinda. Oh, we need to get the red card first. I don't know, I just try to be. It sounds weird saying I try to be kind, but, you know, I put in the effort, and I think it shows. God damn it. Easy peasy. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought I'd mention it. It's fun. It's a fun little fact about this game. Not weird, I think so. But fair enough. I really wonder what caused them. 3 doesn't matter, it's the black sheep. No, 3's really cool. I've said it before, 3 does some things that the others don't. Like, have the best boss battles. Genuinely, 3 has the best boss battles. This game does have the groovy Longlegs and the Sire Hound. And I think groovy Longlegs and the Sire Hound are, like, the closest we get to Pikmin 3 type bosses. 3's most replayed. 3's also super easy to replay. First is my most replayed personally, but, you know, 3 was your first game and 1 was my first game, so I think that's where that is. Flan pudding. I've always wanted to have flan pudding. I haven't had it yet. I cannot believe we cheesed this. 3 is my most replayed back in my teenage years. Heck yeah. I was too scared to play Pikmin 1 and 2 until I got to Pikmin 3 because I used to be scared of these games as a kid. Pikmin 1 and 2 make me really scary. I rewatched it showing it for the first time. I just sit there like, whatever she said, Chuck should kill himself. Also, Chuck is like some of those realistic representation of OCD I've ever seen. Yeah. Okay, and I won't read some of that other parts, but I see. Yeah. It's hard to, like, really hate Chuck at his core, but he was an awful person overall. Flantastic Flan. Bye, Flantasy Flan. Bye. That episode was weird. Was that also the episode with Doc Gerbil's World? Doc Gerbil's World. No, it's okay, Jojo. I completely forgot it anyways. Because I never had a GameCube growing up. Well, you should go back and play them when you get the chance. They're very fun. Sorry, Jojo, I forgot why you DM'd it specifically in that short 10 minutes. I was so happy about my victory over this cave, I forgot. Pikmin 1 and 2 have this amazing sense of isolation that the other games don't. I'll be honest. I really enjoy how 1 and 2 make you feel alone in a dangerous planet. Heck yeah, I hope you play them sometime. Wait, what just happened? The number of Pikmin we can take out didn't go up at all. This is such a non-reward. Huh? Nectar from the onion? Must not release more than 100 Pikmin on the surface at any given time. They could totally up the Pikmin cap in the next game. Mario mentioned that. I think it'd be okay to go past 100 Pikmin. 100 Pikmin was only chosen because back during that era of video games, it was impressive to have 100 things on the screen with hitboxes and all of that. I would like to have the next game. Let's just go to 1,000. 2 whole sprays, you're right. Or having bustling hub world with NPC is weird. It's different. I don't dislike it because I really enjoy the rescue corps and all the characters. But yeah, you've constantly got the rescue corps radioing in on you. You're constantly running into leaflings and stuff in this game outside in the field. I love the hub of 4 too, and I think they kind of got that from Hey Pikmin, if you ask me. Give me 1,000 Pikmin for each type. I wish there was a catchier music. This game's soundtrack has some good bangers, like Ship View from Olimar's Tale. I think the final boss theme is 10 out of 10. I like Dandori Dan's Dandori banjo music in the Giant's Hearth. But compared to 1, 2, and 3, I do think this game doesn't have as many, like, memorable tunes. Some Let's Plays. Nice! Yeah, no, honestly, I can critique this game despite it being my favorite game of all time. Like, look at this. There is no isolation in this game. There is no sense of isolation. Same issue with Dread? Yeah, I haven't played Dread yet, but I really ought to. There he is! So for those that have been following along, we're not going to see the Pikmin 3 Copiates. Instead, we're going to get the Walmart discount Pikmin 3 Copiates. But it's kind of great, because if you talk to them enough, you'll find out that each of them are related to the Pikmin 3 captains in some way. Don Bergman served in the same corps as fucking Captain Charlie. Exact same issue with Dread. Interesting. Metroid's known for having some pretty good tunes too, so that's kind of stinky. We have the Pikmin 3 captains at home. I have that meme. That is a meme someone made like a week into this game being out. How's that Copiate doing, the one we just rescued? We deactivated the forced sleep mode on his spacesuit. The doctor's with it now. Oh god, not Yanni! Okay, then I'll save my questions about Nell for tomorrow. The Pikmin 3 captain's at home. I'm gonna, once we see what the other two look like, I'll share the meme, but I don't want to share, even though it doesn't matter that you know what these captains look like, I just wanted to hold the meme off until we rescued all 3 of them. That's why I'm saying Pikmin 5 needs to be an open-world survival game. They need to bring back that sense of isolation and dread that Pikmin 1 instilled in me as a kid. Thanks for getting me out of there. The name is Don Bergman, but a lot of folks just call me Dobbs. Keep the air pump away from this man. No, you're good, B. It's not a spoiler. I just don't want to share it till we have all of them. I literally just said the meme before you even said it, so you're good. I'm a treasure hunter by trade. Mostly I just travel the galaxy, fighting the good fight on behalf of the little guys. Good to meet you. So, Dobbs, do you, by any chance, know a veterinarian who goes by the name of Nell? What, just because I'm a Copiate, you think I know all the Copiates? Well, I mean, yeah, Nell's a colleague of mine, along with York. She also spoiled Better Call Saul, don't worry. Okay, yeah, that's true.
No way.
I did do that. But when we tried to land on this planet, we lost control of our ship and crashed. Sorry to hear that. How did you manage that after the crash? We just tried to stay alive. We came across this glowing kind of syrup. I would harvest it at dawn and make a juice of it. Really? You must be talking about glow sap. How'd it taste? Ooh. Not too bad, actually. Copiates are famously fussy eaters, and I believe their taste buds are quite different from our own. I swear to God, I thought this was set up for a DLC for more nighttime modes with the Pikmin 3 captain. Thank you. I was so upset this wasn't used as a jumping point to retell the story of Pikmin 3 through a DLC. It would have been so easy. It didn't even need to be nighttime mode. It could have just been nighttime maps. Imagine the 4 maps at nighttime and everything's scarier and harder. Pikmin 3's campaign. Yeah, honestly, like, they could have springboarded this into the Pikmin 3 plot, but they didn't. It'll either be Pikmin 5, or I'm still holding out for Pikmin 4 Deluxe. I think we're gonna get Pikmin 4 Deluxe on the Switch, too, You may recall when Dingo mistook it for a common beverage and drank some? That was a rough night. If you're here with your colleagues and had plenty of food, then why were you all alone when we found you? Oh, well, one day someone just popped out of nowhere and stole our the three of us ran after him, just like in Pikmin 3. But at some point I lost sight of York, and next thing I know, Nell's being dragged away by a giant dog-like creature. So you were separated? That's horrible. Yeah, I kept walking around looking for them, but then I got so hungry I passed out. When I woke up, I was here with you.
We think we saw one of your companions being abducted.
Can you remember the last place you saw the other one? Not exactly, but they couldn't be too far from here, where you found me. My bad.
Understood. You can rest assured that their rescue is our top priority. Officers, let's narrow our search to Giant's Hearth.
Copy that. I'm holding out for a hero till the morning light. Yo, there used to be this YouTube channel. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? There used to be this YouTube channel. I don't even remember the content that it was. But every intro was Mario RPG footage with, like, Microsoft Sam reading out, I need a hero. And this is a memory that is stuck with me. Just Mario RPG footage to Microsoft Sam not singing I need a hero. Does anyone remember that shit? Alright, let's go talk to Don Bergman. We're gonna talk to him a couple times to get all the juicy lore bits that probably won't matter. Hey, the name's Don Bergman. I'm just here fighting the good fight on behalf of the little guys. Oh, we've already met, haven't we? Sorry about that. Flushed Lucky 7DX as a kid. No, is that who it was? Yeah, I used Windows XP a lot back then. Is that who it was, Mario? Once I learned about Olimar's voyage log, I changed course and flew to this planet right away. Then, right before we landed, the ship became inoperable. All I could do was make a quick escape. The guy that sold the juice, where'd he run off to? I'd like to get that juice back sooner than later. Thinking of that bittersweet, slightly sour smell. Ooh, I bet it tastes like limes. Just remembering it makes me drool. Okay, this is what glow sap tastes like to people who have... This is what glow sap tastes like to people with refined palates. I think it tastes like lime juice. I think glow sap tastes like limes. Tell me about your Space Corps days. I don't know what I would have done after all the crash, if not for all the survival training I've had over the years. Alright, everybody. As long as you've got food, water, and a safe place to sleep, the rest will work out. Doesn't hurt to have a pal with you, too. Oh yeah, do you have any pals back in the Corps? Once I learned about Olimar's voyage log, I changed course and flew to this planet right away. Then, right before we landed, the ship became inoperable. Come on, tell me about the Corps! Do I have to talk to him as Ochi? Or how do I have to wait to save other people? Mario, when do I get the cool Captain Charlie drop? Damn it, I want to hear him talk about Ducky. I want to hear him talk about Ducky so bad. I miss Charlie. Charlie's my favorite Pikmin captain. When you save the others? Okay. Well, we'll get back to that then. But yeah, he served in the Corps with Captain Charlie. He refers to Charlie as Ducky, which is our hint that it is Captain Charlie. Because, like, what other character in Pikmin from Kopai carries a duck around with them? Tastes like Sprite. You would like 5 hours of silence uninterrupted by a metal pipe? Probably not. That sounds like it would be really interruptive and disruptive to the stream. It's clearly Kiwi. Ooh, maybe.
It isn't much, but please accept this.
Yeah, anytime, Schnozzy.
Please, if you will, let me appraise as many goodies as possible.
Yeah, whatever, Schnozzy. Before we keep going, I want to read Olimar's notes on the Emperor, Sovereign, and I think we missed Olimar's notes on the Groovy Long Legs. So let's do that real quick before we continue. Olimar's notes are important. You should always read them. So here's the Emperor Bull Blacks. Oh! We don't have the Sovereign yet because we haven't seen the Sovereign in base game yet. My bad. I thought we would have it because we saw it in Olimar mode, but I guess that makes sense. We'll wait then. How did Charlie acquire a rubber duck, a human-invented item, if Kopai hadn't even known about PNF 404? I don't really have an answer. If I had to guess, it's kind of like how in Hokatite they had things like carrots and onions. Like, it isn't a far stretch to believe that these species evolved to have similar ideals and cultures to real Earth life. Hope somebody got fired for that blunder. I just have rubber ducks. No, Jojo's right. They should fucking kill Miyamoto. The species has some remaining organic internal organs, but its carapace and eyes are made up of inorganic material. All 19 of its eyes. Fun fact, this is the first arachnorb that we've seen with eyes. Those are all eyeballs. Those are all eyeballs. Murder! And it made a bunch of new icons for the Switch too, including Pikmonth. So now you can have the Water Wraith as your... I'm never gonna escape Umibozu theory. Are photoelectric sensors that the species uses to precisely locate its prey. The gas emitted from the posterior of its first leg joints include, he said ass, a chemical substance that, after making contact with another organism's brains, temporarily controls that organism's actions. The groovy long legs uses this natural phenomenon, called the endless dance, to make its prey jump between its legs while it moves around in bizarre rhythms. The entire interaction is seemingly odd for a living organism, but the line between organic and inorganic on this planet is not always clear. Hey, just if they do something cool with it, I did not like the direction the Plasm Wraith was taking the franchise, but if they do something cool with Umibozu theory, sure. But I feel like this game really sets up that it has nothing to do with the enemies on this planet, and that crashing on this planet has more to do with Glowsap, Pikmin, and Leaflings than it does some random-ass creature that appears in a cave. You know? Like, it's cool if they keep promoting the Water Wraith because it is an iconic Pikmin boss. But, like, there's no way anybody can tell me in good conscience after this game that it's just some random-ass creature making everybody crash on this planet. There's something deeper going on. Just dance in my stream. I love that. That's amazing. You hate the Water Wraiths? Me too. But I think for different reasons. Mainly just because anything MatPat does, I just dislike. And he's made me hate an entire species in this franchise. The bastard. How dare he ruin my community by having a game theory? He ruined it! Jokes aside, of course. MatPat actually is kind of a detriment to gaming. Yeah, MatPat made a Pikmin vid, Jojo. That's why people, to this day, are convinced that the Umibozu theory is real, because MatPat talked about it. Yeah, that's why I specifically hate on Umibozu theory, because it was one that MatPat spouted out. And now it's canon, because, you know, any theory MatPat has is canon. That's just how it works. Okay, I gotta remember, there's a Dandori battle over there I wouldn't mind doing. Okay, so we probably should do this first. Come here. That's not even his theory? Yeah, it's not, I know. But none of his theories are his theory. You should know this, Jojo. MatPat gets everything off of Reddit. No, Ness isn't Sans. I'm sorry that you had to learn this way, Mario, but Ness is in fact not Sans. Yeah, no. He's ruined Pikmin discourse on the Pikmin subreddit entirely. Even after this game came out, people still... Exactly, people still really hold on to that. He's just, you know, throwing Pikmin at you. Yay! Don't you know it? Hey, Juno, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a kick-ass Tuesday. Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Your problem is participating in fandom. Well, it's like, okay, we can get into this. I think fandom's important. I think it's Thursday. Well, happy Thursday! Hope you're having a good one. I think it's important to participate in fandoms for things you like, but, you know, they can be very hive-mindy, so you have to remember to appreciate the thing you appreciate personally before you make it, like some people I feel like have struggled to enjoy things without other people's, like, approval to enjoy a thing. Did you see the DK Direct? I did not, but... you can discuss minor points of it. Like, I saw... Actually, I'll tell you what. Like, I saw this when I booted up my Switch. They're not really hiding it. I think her design is adorable, by the way. I'm a little confused, because her name's Pauline, so she's like... Oh, the amiibo is adorable, too. See the monkey woman? Cunty Kong? I've already seen her from other stuff. I'm really excited for Cunty Kong, personally. She's hot as hell. She's fine as hell. Cunty, I'm glad Jojo had the same idea. Yeah, are you talking about Cunty Kong? Her name's actually Poppy Kong. Cowards! Cowards! If Rare made that game, her name would be Cunty Kong. I'm just saying. If Rare made that game... I'm gonna like any DK franchise. That's fair. DK's always been a franchise that I've always been, like, about, but I'm willing to get this game because it looks, she is cunty as fuck. So I don't know, like, from what I know, from what I've seen, it looks like this game is gonna be a prequel game. 100% Judo, 100%. Who's voice acting in my Donkey Kong? There's voice acting? Wait. Whoa, that's actually kind of cool. Wood kisser, consensually. That's actually kind of legit. I'm kind of excited for this DK game. Pauline is fully voiced. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's clearly like her. I wonder how they're gonna wrap this into the Donkey Kong franchise. Are they gonna try to say that in the Donkey Kong games, Donkey Kong wasn't kidnapping her for like malicious reasons, he's just overprotective? Oh, time travel, okay. If that's what they said at least. No, Donkey Kong, the new one, is actually the Pikmin 4 of the Donkey Kong franchise. We're rebooting the Donkey Kong timeline, everybody. Hey, stop that. Stop that. DK is just an overprotective dad. That's the vibes I'm getting now. Like, they're just gonna say the old Donkey Kong games was DK just being overprotective of his daughter. Which I'm fine with, because that's kind of adorable. Also, these Pikmin are taking way too fucking long to get this shit done. Holy crap. Make a portly Italian carpenter the final boss. I'm gonna scream. Daddy Kong, Daddy Kong, Daddy, yes! Yeah, I would like if they went with the angle of DK's just really protective of his adopted daughter, Pauline. I think that'd be fun. Okay, hurry. Brother Kong. Hey! Spin the fucking thing, you absolute goobers. I need to get this map done before stream is up. These Pikmin, I swear to God. You started Turnabout Time Travel? Well, heck yeah. I really am sorry. I don't remember if it has any spoilers at all. Like, at all about Brother Kong, like Brother Bear. But you should be fine. I remember it just says Larry. And Larry kind of gets... What's the word that they use in television where, like, the longer a character's on the show, their character kind of starts to get, Flanderization. I feel like they really Flanderized Larry. I mean, the Larry Flanderization kind of started with 3 anyways, though. Yeah. I don't know. He's just kind of annoying in Turnabout Time Traveler, if I remember. These leaflings, they really are all over the place, huh? My name's Dandori Dan. Welcome to my Dandori Dan. That's Dandori Dan, by the way. Yo, that's what's up, B! I should probably do those sponsorships. You and... Well, actually, I didn't know you were doing one, but Grubbs has been doing that sponsorship, and, like, I can't knock him. Get that fucking bag, you know? I guess I'm just picky. I won't do a sponsorship until it's something I want to sponsor, like Dislight or Raycon or, you know, Bird Force Trauma. Did one by accident. Hey, you got $40 out of it, so who cares? Apollo stays in Curian. Oh, yeah, sorry, Mario, that is true. You know, surprisingly, Apollo decides to stay in the place that his backstory is attached to. You know what I think they're doing? I think they just wanted to write Apollo out since they had too many playable attorneys. Genuinely, I think they just wanted to write Apollo out for a bit. Maybe he'll get a spin-off series in Curian. Maybe he'll get a spin-off series in Curian. I don't know. Or, if we're lucky, they'll use that plot point to bring back Seance for, like, the final case of the next game. That's what I want. I came to play tonight. Do I start Echoes of Wisdom, go monkey mode, or chase some men? Ooh, boy. Boy. I know people in here would probably tell you not to play Echoes of Wisdom, but I think it looks like a cute game. No, yeah, Athena's edition was at Apollo's cost, 100%. I remember this Dandori. This Dandori's fun. If I remember correctly, the best idea is to just go here and then start, yeah, doing a circle, so that's what we'll do. This map's fun, if I remember correctly. It's very unique. Oh, sorry if I stop reading chat, by the way. You know how it goes with Dandori, everybody. You know how it goes with Dandori. Oh my god, I almost already lost a Pikmin. I was gonna scream. Yeah, you can carry the enemies back. I'll tell you what, even. Yeah, get that nectar. Get that piss. So I can make with GB Studio, thinking like a Zelda-like but with monkeys. Ooh. You should play it, yeah. How long are y'all nerds playing Magic for? Tomorrow? I don't actually know. I think tomorrow's gonna be very improv for Nova and I. I don't think we have a big plan. We just know we don't want to start Necro Dancer because we're gonna be busy next week. So odds are we'll probably play MTG. Maybe we'll do some Red Dragon, and we're gonna go for our normal time though. Nova and I usually end stream Eastern midnight. So if that helps, anyways, we'll get 4 on that. I might have to send Ochi back to grab some min, but we'll see. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get the other ones. No, not yet. You definitely need the pink Pikmin to make this whole thing work. Actually, yeah, I'll start using the pink Pikmin on the this here, because I'm pretty sure they can just exploit the map. There is a cool exploit. It's called having pink Pikmin. They kind of just kick ass and are really good. I think, okay, if we're going to talk like actual Pikmin viability, pink Pikmin are probably the most viable Pikmin in the franchise right now. And then that's probably followed by like purple Pikmin and then rock Pikmin. But rock Pikmin are still my favorite. Try to figure something out. Winged Pikmin are cute. They are, and they're just really busted if you know how to use them. They just are really busted overall enemy or Pikmin types. Okay, so I think this will be the last enemy we have to clear. And then I'll pause again to kind of get my bearings here. Because once the enemies are dead, it really just comes down to doing this fast enough. Okay, I've got a little over 4.5 minutes to clear this. We're gonna grab that, go around and take care of all those. We're gonna have the winged Pikmin work on the gold piles, and then we're gonna use Ochi and the Redman to grab everything else, I think. So let me just... Okay, let me just get my bearings here, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be first try. Fucking love Pikmin. Grah! I do too. Pikmin is my favorite thing in the world, and it just makes me so happy. This franchise makes me happy. It's really funny, my story with it, being terrified of the first 2 games for so long and never playing them. But I'm happy I got over that, because this is a franchise that deserves it. There was one more enemy. I miscalculated by like a smidge. Oh. Dandori. No! God damn it, game! This fucking game sometimes, though. I could have had that if it weren't for this game's obnoxious auto-lock on that they never really bothered to try to fix. Did you see that? I was actually just hard-countered by this game's auto-lock on, and I'm kind of upset now. Okay. Like I said, winged Pikmin are definitely going to be the ones on top of these smaller things. I don't have a spray yet. Not Pikmin. Pinkmin. Okay, well that's fair. I mean, a little cringe, I guess, but fair enough. Pinkmin. Hey, yo, Mr. White, I'm in Pikmin. Have you ever seen the Jesse Pikmin? It's pretty good. Hey, yo, Mr. White. I'm in this fucking Pikmin game. I like Sonic, though. Oh, welcome in, Belle. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, it's going great tonight. I honestly wish I had the time to just stream on Wednesdays all the time, but you know. Hey, yo, Mr. White, I'm a Pikmin. Jesse, we need a Pikmin. Okay, so I just gotta break that, and then, I think I still have this, honestly. I think I still have this. Okay, time to get Dandori up in this bitch. Ochi, you work on that. That'll be fine. That pile makes me nervous because it's like the biggest pile, I think. No, actually, yeah, they're working on that. Okay. We just gotta use Ochi and the red Pikmin efficiently, and we got this. All of you on me. Oh my god, I forgot how great Ochi is, honestly. No, Ochi. You're gonna go here, honestly. Kirby Mid. I'm hearing Jesse.
Jesse, we need a cook. We need a cook Pikmin, Jesse. I'm teaming up with Olimar or Louie.
Yo, instead of Nazis, they could have just had Breaking Bad team up with Louis to show that he's a bad guy in the final season. That's such a funny little fact about, like, the final season of Breaking Bad was that people were, like, idolizing and identifying with Walter White. So they made him work with actual Nazis to curb that. Probably the funniest, like, bit of trivia about Breaking Bad, I would think. Am I missing any enemies? No, okay. Alright, we should be fine. We should have this. I know I've left Pikmin standing, you son of a bitch. I'm working on it. Welcome in, by the way, everybody that may have jumped in. I'm sorry, when I do Dandori, it's hard to pay attention sometimes. I know I have bronze medal, but I want gold. Uh-oh. Okay. Should be fine. Actually, wait. There might be a spicy spray in this egg. Of course not. Is there even a spicy spray on this level? Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah, I think we got this one. I think we got this one first try. I'm cutting it kinda close, but I think we have it. Nope, okay. Just one more pile. We got this. There's no way I see this failing. There's zero way I see this failing at this point. There is probably not a chance that I'm gonna fail here. I'm gonna fucking fail. Are you kidding me? No, we gotta go for platinum. We gotta go for platinum, though. I mean, we don't have to go for platinum, but... you know what? Golds are okay. Yeah, not for me. I'll go do it later. I'll go complete it after stream or something. I'm so angry. I almost had that. Why do you want to go for platinum? Because I can. Because it makes me happy, and it's something worth striving for because it's in the game. You want the uranium. Also, Mario wants the uranium. That's kind of a weird thing to ask. Like, of course I want it. It's in the game and it's challenging. I like to challenge myself when I play games, to be fair. You don't have to when you play it, of course. That update trailer sparked joy. Need to reinstall the game? For what game, Petit? I might have missed that. Hades 2. Oh, shoot. I still haven't played Hades 1. I have a weird thing when it comes to games made by that company. The only one I ever really played was Transistor. And I love Transistor to death, but I never actually played like Bastion or anything else. And I've heard every game they make is pretty solid, so maybe one day I can get to it. Anyways, I really don't want to fight this with just red Pikmin, but that's what we're gonna have to do here. Got the dog. Gas up. Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna check the Leafling's IDs. Maybe this time I'll get lucky. Oh, good. Why do I do this to myself? One day, Colin, it's gonna work. One day, Colin. Bop. Yeah, I wasn't messing around with that. I think it's good to move the base now. Okay. One more thing to grab and then we'll move the base over here. You're absolutely right, Louis. Eek, that creature made even me sweat. Thanks, Shep. Okay, so there is... Oh, there's a giant Wally Hop, like, right over there, huh? I heard it. Sheesh. Okay, yeah, we gotta go fight the, we gotta get, lucky, yeah. Well, it's clearly because I got the luckiest streamer in my chat. We got to go kill this... I'm sorry, everybody. No, there's one more in the game. What am I talking about? Final Cave. This will be the second to last Bug-Eyed Crawmad in Pikmin 4. So everybody get your lighters out, okay? Everybody get your lighters out. It's not almost over. It's almost over, but you know. Iconic Pikmin 3 boss battle, the Bug-Eyed Crawmad. This will be our second to last one. And this time I'm just not gonna be lazy about it. I'm just gonna grab blue Pikmin. I'm just gonna grab blue Pikmin. We're not gonna lose Pikmin due to negligence this time. Have y'all heard about the iconic boss battle in Pikmin, the Bug-Eyed Crawmad? Well, you should. You see, it's an evolution of the Hermit Crawmad introduced in Pikmin 2. It pops out of its hole with two big, bulging eyes. I'm kind of making a copy pasta as I go here, and I'm kind of flailing. I have a letter, but I do have this. Let's go! Alright. Actually, how many sprays do I have at this point anyways? Oh, yeah, you know, just a casual 5. Okay. There it is! Even though I messed up the initial attack. Anyways. Iconic Pikmin boss, the Bug-Eyed Crawmad. Krug-Eyed Bodmad? More like Bug-Eyed Bitchmad. Use lighters of any kind. You know what? That's fair. If you're a fire hazard, you probably shouldn't be holding fire. Drumline going crazy. Yeah, the drumline going real nuts for that. Hey, look, everybody. Pickle Rick. Poor Bug-Eyed Crawmad. Poor Bug-Eyed Bitchmad. Completely dead. Oche. Okay. I think that's a cave over there, isn't it? I guess we could do that cave too. Oh, also, this is a new enemy, kind of. No, it is a new enemy, but I feel like this is... I feel like this is the game's version of the... what was the name of it? Fucking, there's the, Ranging Bloister. Pikmin 2 had the boss battle, the Ranging Bloister. It doesn't come back in this game, but this enemy does. And they use this enemy in the final cave. It's the... Honestly, mischance to call it the Fisting Bitchster. But you know what, Juno? You're almost there, so I'll give you that. I feel like... Oh my god, it just ate that Pikmin right off of my, back. Holy shit. I feel like this is this game's version of that enemy. Oh, you can just attack its weak side, I see. But, no, it's cool. It's just, it's, I guess kind of like the Ranging Bloister. It's still not, like, incredibly the most effective enemy. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. It's cool, though. It's cool, though. It's a living nipple with tassels! Bad. Go to horny jail. How do I keep hearing Pikmin? Oh, I'm playing Pikmin. They make noise every time I throw them. Like that. At least they tried to do something. I forgot that enemy existed. That one right there? Yeah, they only have one here on this map, and then they don't come back until the final cave. It's just the way they're used in the final cave really makes me think that they wanted it to be like a new version of the Ranging Bloister. No, specifically the sound Pikmin. I'll keep my ears out. They meant the Pikmin saying Pikmin. Yeah, they do say Pikmin from time to time. Am I gonna make it in time? Am I gonna make it in time? Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, we made it. I don't know what you and Juno are talking about. I think I have the sound alert in my channel. Are you on Mike's channel right now, maybe? That could be it, Juno. I don't know. People have been saying they've been hearing weird stuff tonight. Juno. Juno, I'm gonna allow it. Nah, B. No, that was fine, B. That was fine, B. No, it's okay. Juno gets a pass. Juno's just like that. It's fine if it's Juno. Anyone else, though, I would have said watch it. That didn't do anything to, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I agree. Just a nah-uh. I don't know. I feel like at this point, I would expect worse from Juno. You mean the hee-hum sound that keeps playing? Hee-hum sound? What hee-hum sound? I'm really confused. You're all fucking with me. Giant frogs. Yeah, when stuff like that happens, B, I will give you the go-ahead. I will say yes or no next time. Just as a heads up, because some people in my chat say weird things. But, you know, I'm okay with it. I will say, though, Juno, you gotta be careful. I've got a mod here, and she's got a trigger finger that's faster than that one guy from Blizzard Overwatch who was a sex offender. I really hope that didn't, like, time her out or ban her or anything. Now I feel kind of bad. It doesn't. Okay. You just don't have a filter, TVH. That's okay. Well, here's the thing, and I prepped B like this. I have had people in my chat, Juno, who have no filter, but the difference between them and you is that I know you don't mean any harm. Like, I know you're just being a silly little Billy, but, like, there are people who have been in my chat who have been just aggressively awful like that, and I have prepped B on that. But those people don't usually come around anymore, to be fair. So it's all good. Hopefully it's all good. I do for a banned Balatro on my chat because I was getting pestered to play it. You banned Balatro? As far as I'm concerned, the only banned words are like, you know, the ones that should be really banned. And I don't think I have to explain them. FibiTanuki lists off all the banned words and gets canceled off of Twitch.tv. No, there are some things I would definitely, if we saw them, I want that fucker out of here. And you know what those words are. To be fair, I think in this, you banned the word. Why? Balatro's really cool, B. You gotta get used to that, by the way, as a streamer, B. People are gonna come in and talk about big popular games or fun games. You unbanned it recently. You gotta get used to that. You know what I do? I at least make an earnest attempt to look into the game, but there's no promises I'll ever play it. Because I want to be this chaotic IRL because I barely know how to speak. Can't be this chaotic IRL. I see what you're saying. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't mind if you want to use my stream for a place to be a little chaotic. I guess do keep in mind how other people might view you. If you don't mind, that's fine. Just never actually be hurtful to anybody here. Find the talking about. It's pestering me to play it when I said the requirements to play it. Well, that's gonna happen too. You just gotta get used to that. Because there's also an IRL person doing it. Was it Fur? I immediately went to Fur. Maybe? Yeah, I had a feeling. Well, Fur will one day learn that if she wants people to enjoy the things she enjoys, that she needs to calm down a little bit. And I'm not afraid to say that. You know, it's cool to be really into something, but it can be really difficult and off-putting sometimes, too. Oh, these Pikmin are so fucking dead. I think those ones will make it back, especially if I gas them. Look at this turned. I get the feeling I have the same problem. Mario, you really don't, though. Like... Here's the thing, I've said it millions of times on my stream. If there's something I feel like pointing out, I will point it out. I won't, like, you know, keep quiet about it. And I don't think you've ever given me that impression. Oh, they made it! They get to live! Sorry, you're gassing Pikmin? Well, Louis might be. I'm pretty sure they have conventions against that for the Rescue Corps, though. Louis might be, though. And I will say, just to put a little curtail on this whole conversation, B, you know the username of the person that you should watch out for. If you ever see that same kind of message from that username, you are free to fucking go to town. Talk passionate about a game like anybody who cares. Well, there's a difference between being passionate and being aggressively passionate. Yeah, mute first. Mute first always. We don't want to run to banning. You know, like I said, there's being passionate and telling people about things you like, and then there's being passionate and being like, you need to play this, it's so good, and then just like getting really into it. I mean, I hate my voice and I kind of mumble a lot. Oh, well, that's something you can work on, hopefully. See, the Pikmin believe in you. I mean, hey, you watch a lot of streamers, just learn from us. I love being loud and shouting and obnoxious. And, hey, you never know. Maybe you can find an outlet like we have. What kind of place is Kopai? I've always wondered. From what I've heard, the population on that planet is skyrocketing. And if it continues at the current pace, they'll soon find themselves in a food crisis. Yo, just like Hey Pikmin! Sad, really.
That reminds me, we have to plan our provisions properly, or we won't have enough for our afternoon snacks.
I'm pretty sure she stopped listening at the mention of food. Just like the plot of Pikmin 3! Oh, it's just like the Great Depression! Speaking of shrimps, I might make some shrimp. Ooh, that sounds delicious, Mike. That sounds phenomenal. Actually, I'm even half tempted. If you ever want to, I have a Discord. If you ever want to go in there, you're free to always post links to your channel if you're not already in there. But also, I have a place where I let people just post food so I can gush over how good their food looks. If you ever want to share that photo in my Discord, I'd love to see. What was that in response to? That's what I call being cis. The Great Depression? No rush, of course, Mike, but that sounds delicious, and I'd like to see some of that. I love when people post their food. I can't cook currently. My apartment is a shithole. I have 2 stove burners. I'm not going to be able to cook for another, like, 7 to 8 months, so please share me the food you cook so I can get ideas, because I'm going to go on a cooking spree once I get it back. I'm going to go on a cucking spree after I get my next apartment. His boundless ambition drove him to expand his telecommunication business into areas like space travel, food, and entertainment. And Freddy Fazbear. Trying to make the tabletop sim work, and I also have my server. Server's kind of quiet. Well, you're always free to post your server, too. I try my best to be in other people's servers, but I got kind of pretty bad at being in other people's servers. But you can always link that, too. And if it's on your twitch.tv, I'll make sure to click it next. I don't know about that guy, though. I wouldn't trust him in your Soiva. I'll be honest, my server's kind of been popping off in the last 2 weeks, and I really appreciate that, everybody. I really do. It's cool to finally have a little community where I can post things and see people post things. And I'll be real, there was like a day and a half streak. There was like a day and a half streak where we actually had a word game that didn't devolve into madness. And I was very proud of everybody for that.
Well, if it isn't my little rescue pal. The name's Alpin, founder and CEO of a company called E-Leader.
Just like the fucking Virtual Boy.
But seriously, you're a real hero. I've got nothing but gratitude.
Heck yeah, Mike. I'll make sure to check it out.
Yes, indeed.
It's an odd, but I'm always going to be in my Discord first. I should mention that. That's why I promoted it right now, even. You know, I gotta push that Phoebe brand always.
It's an honor to be rescued by an up-and-coming hero such as yourself. And yet, I see that Mr. Fox, the fellow I traveled here with, is yet to be found.
Virtual Boy, home of the hit game Jack Bros and nothing else of note. Yeah, I watched Marsha on YouTube talk about Jack Bros. I think after I finish Shin Megami Tensei If, I might try to play Jack Bros next. I want to go through the history of Shin Megami Tensei, because I was one of those people that only got into Atlas as a company. Well, no, that's a lie. I got into Atlas as a company through Etrian Odyssey. But I didn't get into any Shin Megami Tensei games until Persona 5, and I feel like that's a crime to myself as a lover of Super Nintendo JRPGs, and JRPGs in general, because Atlas has a history when it comes to that franchise. Anyways, I am going to actually cut to my quick 3-minute break here, take this time to stretch, go to the bathroom, get some water, do whatever it is you need to do, and I'll be back in 3 minutes with more Pikmin 4. Because I honestly think we're making great progress on the Giant's Hearth right now. Atlas has a surgery game? Yes, and that's where this song comes from, which I will play during my break because it's a good song. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think the song's called, like, I'll find it in a second. Trauma Center. I'd like to play the Trauma Center games at some time, too. I'll be right back, everybody. Spring Breeze time? Oh, yeah, it's fucking Spring Breeze time. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Hello, hello. Thank you all for the patience. You ever think about games won't usually sound like this anymore because so much better sound quality has gone? You know, that's actually a fair point. When I think back to like GBA games, DS games and all that, about it that sounds so good it might be objectively worse. It's probably a bit of nostalgia, honestly. It's probably a bit of nostalgia mixed in with the sense that, you know, back in the day when we had these kind of limitations, companies would find ways to work around them, right? And I feel like these songs sound as good as they do because they understood the hardware they were working on and they worked with it to make something that sounded wholly unique and original to it. I mean, I agree completely. It's, there's a lot of factors that go into it, but everything's just so crisp and clean sounding now. For me, music doesn't really hold that level of, like, permanence in my brain unless it's something that really hits me. Like, as much as I love Pikmin 4, I don't Yeah, same. I don't actively regularly listen to Pikmin 4 music like I do older stuff, though. Or newer stuff. Admittedly, I've been listening to a lot of Guilty Gear music. Also, whenever I hear that song, Gentle Breeze, I just think about that Mr. Krabs meme. Does everyone know what I'm talking about? Actually, I could probably find it real quick. Yes, welcome back to 2009. Yes! Alright, 1 second. Don't look at my other tabs, it's porn. This makes me happy. But I just wanted to see Mr. Krabs, though, doing the Mr. Krabs thing. Close enough. Do y'all remember 2009? I do. This is when I was on the internet. I didn't even know what the fuck a Dio Brando was, but I knew what a roller roller was. Alright, that's pretty good. Don't look, it's porn. Don't look, it's porn. Be a pretty big meme back in the day for YouTube poops. I should probably feed the town inside me. I love that meme. Everybody's out here eating towns. Okay, so let's grab that. We'll do this cave. I'm not really interested in this cave as much as I am interested in this cave, but you know, it's what it is. Let's go, yeah, let's grab these 2 treasures. I see, okay. We'll grab those 2 treasures, we'll clear this, and then we'll do both caves. I think we can get both caves done today. Big bazongas. You were right? About what? I always like when I'm right about things. It makes me feel better than being wrong about things. Yo, is that fucking Goatsy? I love Alone Infection. I relate to that message a lot. What's Alone? Oh, one of the songs from Guilty Gear. I've been branching out, but I haven't listened to too many things. Oopsie? I'm trying to figure out what that emo you posted is. What is that? Oh, it's a bois. Okay, for some reason I thought it was Goatsy. Carry on. Big balloons, turnabout storyteller. Awooga! I'd like the defense to put her butt and nothing but her butt on my face. I can quote Speedo Sausage's Ace Attorney for days, honestly. Faust's theme. Ooh, I haven't listened to Faust's theme yet. Awooga! That's like my favorite part about Speedo Sausage's Ace Attorney animation is that Edgeworth is the defense attorney and Phoenix is the prosecution. And like, it's just so like subtle. Anyways, this actually scared me. These popping out of the ground scared me on my first playthrough of this game, no joke. And this year, due to my negligence, we found out that these things are actually pretty good at killing if you give them the opportunity. That was really funny. They're pretty good at killing, genuinely, if you give them the chance. Also, oh, banana. Oh, banana. I just read that after saying it. I don't know why, but now I've got Metal Gear Rising music stuck in my head. I've been listening to the Rising soundtrack a lot. Now that's a video game soundtrack that's timeless. Finally found what hell yeah, it's Gross Michael. The Pikmin like that too. Wait, Gross Michael? Is Gross Michael like Delicate Steve? Alright, come on. All of you on me. Okay, so that's a funny cave. Yes, it is. And we're gonna do that one. Like I said, we're gonna get both caves done. And then the next in-game day will probably just be spent on this structure. Which, I've said it before, this game adds verticality and then doesn't really do nothing with it. Standing here, you are just like me. Standing here. What's the other one that I really like? It's Slipstream Sam, but he's in a wheelchair. I gotta remember it now. Oh yeah. My legs are broken, or it's my legs are broken, kneecaps are stolen. I'm forever bound to a chair. Oh yeah, I said I would do, oh well, that's a Dandori challenge. I guess we can go grab that later. That's Dan's Dandori challenge. Yeah, we're gonna do this cave. That's all I needed to hear to confirm. Where's Michael's Banana Joker and Balatro? I will probably be picking up Balatro this Friday with my paycheck. Between you, Petite, and my friend from Home Biz, yeah, and Louie, it's like $5 on mobile, and I need something to do at work because I have shit internet connection at work. So many creatures came toward me at once. It was like an all-you-can-eat buffet. My belly's so full, I couldn't eat another bite. His knees weak, arms weak, mom's knees. He's nervous, but on the surface, he's knees. Isn't this cave also like 1 or 2 floors? This is also a cave. I don't even remember if this one has a boss battle, honestly. This is also a cave. I don't remember if this one even has a boss battle. Like, Giant's Hearth is great, but it kind of shows the problem with the caves in this game, in that, unlike Pikmin 2, where just about every cave is kind of memorable, this one has, this is the ham cave, yeah. Like, Pikmin 4's caves aren't all winners like Pikmin 2's are, and I'm willing to admit that, even though I think Pikmin 2 is frustrating and difficult and the caves make me upset sometimes. At least every cave in 2, this is the ham cave, yeah, at least every cave in Pikmin 2 is memorable. Or dare I say iconic. This game could have probably had some better caves, is all I'm trying to say. I think every cave should end with a boss battle. Like, that should be a thing. Every cave, even if it's an Emperor Bulbulax or 2, every cave should have at least ended with a boss battle in this game. Except the shower room. Yeah, the shower room kind of forgettable. Or dare I say, traumatizing. Yeah, Pikmin 2 caves certainly are fucking traumatizing, that's for sure. You know what's really traumatizing? Now, this has never happened to me, but imagine thinking you finished Pikmin 2, and then you actually forgot to get one of the caves near, like, or one of the treasures in a cave. I knew that was gonna happen, by the way. I saw it coming. I just let it happen. Pikmin 2, AI behavior. Submerged Castle is eerie. I could legit fall asleep to the music there. I like the Submerged Castle's theme, too. It definitely does have that sense of forebodingness to it, but, I mean, I can agree with that sentiment. It's kind of relaxing if you just let it be. And I will say that I think this game does have the better version of Submerged Castle overall, though. Okay, so we need fire somewhere. It's nice. It goes... These from music were beat Trepidation from 999. I have to play 999. Mario's bullying me. I really want to get into the Nonari games. Or no, that's just one of the games in the franchise. I really want to get into the whatever they're called series. But I didn't get 999 as a kid because my parents wouldn't normally buy me M-rated games. Which is funny because they bought me Mad World. That was like the one M-rated game they were willing to buy me. And I don't know why, but I'm glad they did because Jack Kamen is an icon. And we'll never get Jack Kamen in Smash, and that makes me sad. Because he's actually really fucking cool. That's one. Or if you do, the third one is hot trash. That's what I've heard too. I've heard that 999 and what was it, 12-person 12 doors are pretty good. But then I think it's like the Somnium Files or something is where it gets kind of maybe I'm misremembering. We brought like age 10 or something. Well, Brawl is very violent. Remember when Wario fucked Ness? That was crazy. Our first M-rated game was Dawn of War Warhammer. That's cool as fuck, though. I think I own the original Dawn of War. No, I own Space Marine, the original, but I never got the second one. He what? You never played Subspace Emissary? Yeah, it's crazy. Wario just come in and he says, Lucas, watch this. And I don't really want to get into it because it's kind of graphic. This is why Sakurai never made another story mode. He said, and I quote, I was in a dark place when I made that game. I really apologize to everybody who didn't want to see that, but I wanted to. Sakurai kind of a freak. Yeah, for those that haven't played Subspace Emissary, it gets really dark for a bit. But that was about it, if I remember correctly. MatPat was too quiet about that theory. He even did the initial sigh before the apology started. Sakurai is down with his ukulele. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna be honest. I might have gone too far with Subspace Emissary. And then he farted. And then he farted! Hey, everybody. So, yeah. I was younger when I made this game. Virtue's Last Reward is controversial because it's absolutely insane, but I really like it. 999, Virtue's Last Reward is second, Zero Time Dilemma is the second one. Okay. Where does 12 Persons, 12 Doors fit in? Or is that a different thing entirely? Oh, there's also a... I guess it's more Danganronpa themed than it is those games themed, but there's this really cool indie game I'd like to play sometime that was like a survival game, detective. I can't remember the name, but Manly Badass Hero played it because it was also horror themed. It was really cool. I need to figure out what it was and play it sometime. I'll have to find the Manly Badass Hero video on it. Anyways, Purple Pikmin! I wish this game would give you a purple onion. I fucked up. 9 person, 9 doors. Where am I getting 12 from? Did you increase the death count yet? For which one? Did something die recently? Other than people's innocence watching my stream? I think this death count's accurate. Did I miss a death? I genuinely, did I miss a death? Because I could have. About that, Phoebe. Oh. Stealing innocence? I met yesterday with the titty. With the titty? You're giving me a hamurism. I'm trying really hard to visualize what you're saying. The tidy. The titty? With the tidy. The itty bitty titty committee? The nipple? That cave at the rescue base? Yeah. Wait. I haven't done that one yet. Rescue base. I haven't touched that cave yet, I don't think. Juno.
Jesse! Juno! Juno, what the fuck?
What do you think's in there? Oh, the cave at the rescue base? The green onion. Oh, yo, you're talking about my, you're talking about, no, I know what's in there, trust me, I'm joking. I know what's in there. We're doing that Friday, by the way, if anyone wants to watch me suffer, Friday I'll be doing the hardest challenge in this game. So make some time to watch me struggle, because I am not ready for Sage Leaf's trials at all. I never am every time I play this game. They really put me through the ringer. Yeah, this cave's 3 floors. We're literally nearing the end of the game. You know what Pikmin 4 did near the end of the game? It gives you 3 caves. Hi, joking. I'm Mom. Hi, Mom. That's all I had. Joking. Hi, I'm choking. Oh no. Oh my god, wait, this cave does have a boss battle. It's got the Porquillon! Yo, you ever seen a Porquillon like that? Holy shit, look at that fucker. It's the frenulum monster. Pretty hesitant to have long caves. Then all of a sudden 20 floors. I know, it's so weird. It's so weird. Honestly, this map could have just had 2 caves with long-ass floor counters.
Louis.
I agree, Louis. I can take my time with this shit. Well, I can't really take my time because time still moves above ground in this game, but you know, it's a short-ass cave. I'm not wasting too much time doing this. I'm at least happy that the final cave is as challenging as it is. They could have just not. At least they made the final cave as challenging as it is. Like, it could have been like 10 floors, you know what I'm saying, Mario? It could have just as easily been like 10 really non-committal floors. With Pikmin 2 ending up being like the one with the most. That's what I'm saying. That's what my thoughts exactly, weird Pikmin in my ear. I can't believe that joke actually worked. Like, genuinely, I can't believe people were actually like, hey, what the fuck is that? I did not think anybody would fall for it. And here we are. Being attacked by a moth. Oh, but moths are friends. They're so cute. Kill it. Well, actually, don't kill it. But maybe tell it to, like, you know... Oh my god, it's Giant Dad from Dark Souls 1! We got a Giant Dad reference. There he is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why has the AI been, like, exceptionally quirky in this playthrough? I've never seen the Pikmin AI act and behave the way they have in this playthrough. Quirky Alba. Pikmin! Lamp. Oh, thanks, Giant Dad. Now I feel powerful. You wanna be bird. You know, it's really funny that I missed out on getting any of the masks in my playthrough because I died as I killed Pinwheel. That makes me, like, honestly kind of happy that it worked out that way. It would have been cooler if I got the mask, but I ended up finding way cooler hats by the end anyways. Milliard Film, she's a great character. I might just make Milliard Film again once we get to Dark Souls 2. As trans, they're also massive Pikmin. What's with Tiger? You know, I've noticed that. The Pikmin community is full of trans women. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a connection there. Mario, you know, you're gonna have to start... No, I'm kidding. Not all of them, but... Oh yeah, and B. There seems to actually be, like, a connection between trans women and Pikmin, but I haven't figured it out yet. One of us. That is absolutely fair. Join the cult. It's not a cult. Don't say that. You're gonna give idiots ammunition. Seems to actually be... You know what? Porquillon, hardest boss ever added to Pikmin. Makes you shit your pants. It actually be. Alright, this time for real. This is the one that drops the ham. The holiday ham. My ham! I put it right there. It's gone. What happened to my ham? Another frenulum monster. You fucker. Get out of here. My ham! I found where the ham went. Oh my god. There it is. Alright, Ochi, you got this. Ochi does not, in fact, have this. Honestly, I don't even know. There we go, they got it. Ham-ha! Do you think that monster tastes good? The frenulum creature? I don't know. We can check Louis' notes. We can definitely check Louis' notes on that. There we go. They got that. And honestly, just because I don't want to see this end up like blocking the ham, I'm pretty sure this is the final floor. I'm actually like semi-convinced that ham makes up most of this cave's percentage. I feel like this cave is only 2 floors, and the boss battle is just a really lame Porkwillon fight. Yeah, okay. I'm Pikmin 4ing it real fucking hard. I'm Louising all over right now. Well, no, it's not 2 floors. It's not? Wait. Is this... Does this have the second Empress Bulblax, but the ham does make a lot of it? Is this the cave that has the separate... Or is there only 2 Empress Bulblax in this game? I want to say this game references 2 in that way. With 3 fights against the Empress, but I could be wrong. I think this is the... this is, isn't it? There's 3 fights? Okay. 3 fights, 3 floors. There's 3 fights. I think this is the second Empress Bulblax cave, now that I think about it. May or may not be the cave. Yeah, they recreate the Pikmin 2 map and everything. Except, unlike Pikmin 2, you have Ochi, so it's nowhere near as terrifying. I think, yeah, it's coming back to me. Okay, there is a boss. It's a Empress rematch, which I don't know why I sound so disappointed, because I like the Empress Bulblax fight. Alright, let's just skedaddle on out of here. Through Labyrinth of the Demon King, 10 out of 10. I look forward to playing it this October. I really do. That is on my list right next to Signalis and Resident Evil 4 Remake. My October's already pretty booked, by the way. I don't mind horror game recommendations, but this October's already looking pretty fully booked. Dang, so disappointed. I mean, like, I don't know. The Empress Bulblax kind of loses its luster in this game. Until the final cave. But the final cave Empress Bulblax is so fucking dumb. I'm gonna say it. Like, it's not dumb. It's smart. It's incredibly smart. But it's so frustratingly hard to fight that thing normally that I'd rather just cheese the final Empress Bulblax fight in this game. I'll be real here. You like the challenge? I've never been able to do it. I prefer just to cheese it. Oh my god, it's the Empress Bulblax! Oh my god, it's the babies! Babies! Weehaw! Imagine if you had to kill 100 of them, but God said Pikmin 4 auto-aim. Imagine if you had to kill like a whole bunch of these babies, and God said Pikmin 4 auto-aim. I just use 100 Pikmin, you can charge them and call them back. Yeah, but I really suck at the avoiding part of that fight. Like, you know how you're supposed to avoid the final Empress Bulblax? I am abysmal at that mechanic. I can never time it correctly. To be honest, TBH. Okay, let's try to kill as many of these as we can. I guess it's not 1-to-1 with the Pikmin 2 version of this map. Okay, I don't have spray. Oh god, I hope they can get through. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit. I let go 1 second too early. Okay, we're good. Also, Rock Pikmin might be fine on this version of the fight, just because it looks like it's soft. No, that looks like hard rock ground. That does look like hard rock ground, I can't tell. I actually don't know what grounds are safe or not safe in this game for Rock Pikmin. It's kind of hard to I wish they had a way that made it easier to specify. Like, maybe soft ground could leave footprints or something. Actually, yeah, maybe soft ground could have left footprints so you'd know if it was safe ground for Rock Pikmin. Oh, Christ! Oh, Christ! Oh, Christ! Ah! Nice try, you bitch. Okay, this is safe ground. Ground's not rock or metal is safe. Okay. I thought there were some versions of ground that were too hard, like hard ground. This ground is safe, okay. More like Emperor's Bulbasaur, fucking get wrecked. Got him! Thank you, Streaming Way. Same without the boss music blasting your ears as one pixel of the boss. It really isn't. It really isn't. The Pikmin 2 boss battle theme's so iconic. Also, I think it's kind of crazy. I know why the Burrowing Snagrit isn't stretchy in this game and coils up. But the Empress Bullblacks could have still died as violently as Pikmin 2. I don't know why they changed how the Empress Bullblacks dies. That's such a weird thing to nitpick, but it does kind of just come off as odd, if you ask me. Pikmin 2 music in general. Yeah, Pikmin 2 might have my favorite soundtrack of the game, no lie. Lives in my head rent-free. Yeah, no, Pikmin's got probably my favorite soundtrack. Pikmin 2 is a hard game with challenges that I think are bullshit. Rock Pikmin. They are pretty fucking iconic too, those rock Pikmin. I love Steam. You take that back right now. Anyways, that was a cave. Oh, there's something buried, isn't there? 1 second. I don't care about that. There's something buried in this cave, and we gotta find it before we leave. Before I forget again. Oh, it's right there. Okay, not too bad. Just randomly logged me out. Ooh, B, be careful with that. Do you have two-factor on your Steam, actually, B? Please tell me you have two-factor set up on your Steam account. I'll be here all night. Smoke is worse. Honestly, you should set up two-factor on anything you can. No, don't probably. Get two-factor set up, like, right fucking now. Do you know how common Steam, like, account attacks are? Honestly, people are constantly trying to. Actually, love Mint Angel to death, but I got a message from him that was... I'm pretty sure Mint's Steam account is compromised. Launched my Steam Deck. Okay, I didn't know the Steam Deck does that. I forgot to read that character card. A fortune teller, eh? Maybe having her read our fortunes every day would bring a little peace of mind. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Mario and I are gonna shoot you if you don't set up, your fucking two-factor. Makes you do it alright with the Steam Guard bullshit. That's only if you want to sell stuff on the market. If you never sell anything on the market, they won't force you to set up two-factor. I could be wrong, but I've been selling TF2 stuff on the market for like 10 years now. That's a lie, it's closer to 8 years. Set up two-factor, I'm gonna shoot you. I'll tell you what, B, you set up two-factor or I'm gonna start telling you to play. I want the TF2 Pip-Boy. There's a Pip-Boy? Oh wait, is the summer event out? I didn't even think about that. I gotta go start farming money in TF2. Lead member of 5 beating the fuck out of everyone. Alright, 1 second. What is he get? Wait, what is he Gad's theme? Hold on. Oh, it's like that quirky one. You know, you can tell I was a GameCube kid because any GameCube game I played forever lives rent-free in my head. The best dialogue, Mumble Dumbo noise. He does it. He goes like, "Tuka tuka." Oh, Luigi. Damn, Luigi. He goes, "Damn, Luigi." Back at it again with the poltergeist. I'm 100% ripping off Salty DK Dan right now. Kiryu, ham you. He goes, "Luigi, damn." Rock Pikmin! Ow! What the frick? Like Bourgeoisie out of nowhere. I want to watch that movie like once a year, honestly. I genuinely thought Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Scooby-Doo was a charming movie. It was really cute. It had some moments that were great. It kind of felt almost like a celebration of Courage in general, which was really cool. It had a lot of references to Courage that I was happy I caught on. It's a charming little movie. Hero! Just the guy I wanted to see. Thank you for subscribing to Pigeon Facts. This will be 2 comments. Enter Pigeon. All right, 1 second. God, these captchas are getting crazier. I mean, you do watch parties, right? Yeah, it is from a movie. We watched it this year, actually. We watched it because I made that redeem, but I'd love to do it again. Because it's a fun little movie. Pidge on. Like I said, it's really cute. Eustace, twerking it has, like, zero context that I could give you that... Like, it just happens. I miss yearly watch. It's okay, there'll be next year. I would love to host more movie, and I want to host an anime thing, too, but Anime Knit Day is probably not gonna happen until I get out of work and I can just do this for a living, which is an actual goal, and I'm gonna act like I'm gonna get there because I'm determined to get there and I'm gonna push. Did you know, during the 13th century, after being pressured into marriage, a French princess gave the ultimatum that she would marry the suitor that successfully caught her pet. Unknown to everyone, even the king, nobody knew that her pet was, and she refused to say what it was. It was Louis. For over 4 years, thousands of animals were brought to her. Through trial and error, they slowly deduced what kind of pet she had, learning it had to be a small animal held within one's hands. Pigeon fact continued. Some have tried to spy on her, but no clue was ever found. Their exhaustion took their toll as their attempts slowed to a crawl. Running out of guesses, one day, a squire wandered around the garden while his prince was attempting to persuade the princess for hints. Whistling a soft melody, blue-feathered pigeons would gather and perch themselves on the squire. Seeing the gathering, the princess congratulated the squire for returning her pet pigeons. Aww, fun free pigeon fact. Pied over dumbasses because they forget who their trainer is. Yeah, we got 2 pigeon facts. Hell yeah, Piedov's such a cute little Pokemon. It really is. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that Dandori, and then tomorrow's just gonna be focused on this side of the map. It really is sad that this area only has... Actually, even sadder, I think this next cave only has like 6 or 7 floors. If I'm not mistaken, this next cave isn't particularly long either.
I filled my belly with all kinds of snacks. The strongest creatures are the tastiest, except that ultimate weapon-like one. It was barely edible.
What is this, illegal Wednesday stream? Well, it's important that the finale of this game is on Saturday. All will make sense on Saturday. So, I'm doing this because I know no matter how long I go on Friday, Sage Leaf's trials are going to kick my ass. That's just a fact. Sage Leaf's trials are going to kick my ass on Friday. I was talking about you earlier, Kiro. I was talking about how much I appreciate you. And I was telling people that they should follow you and help you get to that affiliate. I know, I'm pretty cool. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm... Do what now? I said they should follow you, you know, in real life, like pigeons. I don't know if there's actual things, but sometimes I think I have emotional contrarians. Elaborate, what do you mean by that? I must be shot. Yeah, B's gotta get shot now, because she doesn't have 2-factor on her Steam. Oh, this is a very Pikmin 2 cave. Yeah, it's coming back to me. This is a very Pikmin 2 ass cave. A very Pikmin 2 ass cave. But I don't feel like I say it enough, Kiro. I genuinely am happy that you came in during Yakuza 4, and I look forward to playing more Yakuza games for you and just having you in here. You and Zinnia. I guess I think of you both at the same time sometimes because you both kind of started watching more around Yakuza 4. Followage. That's what I'm saying. Get a followage going. I arrived sooner to get you to fight Amon. That's okay. Hey, that's okay. At least I know about the Amon fights now, you know? At least I know about them now. It's funny, because I've had other Yakuza, like, 100% completion people in here, and they're pretty chill, but they never were, like, giving me advice and help and being useful like you. I went 5 games, without even knowing what the fuck the, Tiger Drop even was. To be honest, like, I didn't even really know what the Tiger Drop was. And you helped me learn that, which was badass, because it made 4 so much easier and, like, digestible of a game. Those are gonna fall off. Yeah, I called it. Oh, I guess that does put me at 900, though. Fuck. Did more die? No, okay. Shut up, Shepard, I'd like to see you out here. Shepard, Jesus Christ. Okay, next year we have to aim for sub 700 deaths, I think. Kwame attempt was without Tiger Drop too? Fair enough, fair enough. I just yeah, you've actually taught me how to play the games, which is nice. Like, I don't think you understand. If you have ever looked at my old VODs on YouTube, I'm really bad at the combat until 4. Like, I just did not really get it, but I loved the game so much that I didn't care. You should actually, if you ever get the chance, watch my finale of 0. I struggled so hard on the final boss that I had to cheese him with the golden bowling ball. You're watching them? Hell yeah. I had to cheese him with the golden bowling ball, or I was never going to actually beat 0. I was never going to beat 0. I'm in a large group, people are all feeling a certain emotion, even as my kid brain responds to that feeling with the opposite emotion. So, like, if we all started crying, you'd get really angry? I'm being genuine here. Is that what you're trying to say? Stuff like that? Or, like, if we all felt really sad, I should say. 0 sexy Pikmin, yeah. Yeah, I would love to hear this. I'm kind of curious, and maybe it's something that, I don't know. I don't know. I always want to try to help. I don't get my brain's emotions. I mean, to be honest, emotional maturity is something that takes a lot of time, honestly. It's something I don't have. It's something people in their 40s don't even really have, you know? Some people like to act like they have everything together, but I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna need pink Pikmin for this. Yeah, they got it. I don't even know how emotions work. And that's okay, though. It's okay to not know how emotions work. Say this, with Tiger Drop and Kiwami, you can glitch Nishiki to infinite HP? Really? Class would watch a movie in elementary school and everyone would laugh. My brain would find any excuse to feel sad in that moment. I'm listening. I definitely am. That sounds like something you might need to go see like a professional for, though. But I think I see where you're coming from. If you think that makes you like any different or lesser, though, it doesn't. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people who felt that way before. It's because bosses work with HP gates and Tiger Drop goes past the gates, so it gets weird. Nah. Well, just check. I mean, I appreciate you sharing that. I'll keep that in mind if it ever, I guess, feels like you're having a moment of emotional contrarianism, but at the very least, you know, if it's something that you think affects you to an extent, then it's always something that's worth going to get help for. But I don't think I've ever really noticed it or felt like it's made you a different person, so at the very least, I think you're pretty chill, Mario. And if I think you're cool, then that's gotta mean you're pretty damn cool. Additional fact. One of the most painful plants in the goddamn world is called Gimpy Gimpy. Okay. Overly buffed stinging nettle, and if somebody says worse than giving birth by a woman has done it. But how does that relate to pigeons? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, now I'm very happy to hear about the Gimpy Gimpy. You're cool, yeah. Listen, I've said it a million times. If you're in my chat and I talk with you, like, I think you're a cool person. I think you're someone worth interacting with and like that. I've only ever had one person in my chat who I've genuinely had to, like, stop. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'll say it a million times. Unless I tell you otherwise, I like you and I think you're cool. Yeah. And even if I have to you know, crack down a little bit, are we cool yet? No, we're far from cool. You think I'm cool too? Well, that, honestly, I'll be honest, up until maybe the last year of my life, I've never had so many supportive people in my life. I've had friends and I've had close friends, but only about as many as I can count on my hand who've ever actually been fully, truly supportive of me and what I do and who I am, who don't find me annoying. And those are words I've heard used, or everything under the sun. So if I'm cool, that means a lot to me, because for the longest part of my life, I've kind of felt like a loser, so I'm glad streaming has given me an outlet to not be a loser. Pretty dope for a Fed? Hell yeah. Well, you're pretty cool too for Hank Hill. Well, I don't know. I think I'd rather have, like, honestly, I think, like, Bad Company would be a better stand to have. I'll take the world, but I'm not going to do much with Time Stop. No, I'll admit, I've had good friends, I've had close friends, but I've never really had proper support in my life. And that happens, you know, and I'm not afraid to talk about it. I'd love to make it a part of, like, you know, things I talk about online. I'd like to help people who have also been in a similar boat where they felt like most of their life they've never had the proper support they need. It's never too late to seek that, though. And that's what I did by streaming. The Bros 3? Aw. Well, I'm more of a Super Mario World fan. See, that's another thing. You'll probably notice I like to deflect a lot through jokes, so, you know, don't think about it too hard, I guess. But, genuinely, you know? Throws hammers at you, gay. Well, I'll tell you what. Throws hammers back at you. To the nuisance I fucking am. You're a great guy. Well, I would never use the word nuisance, Gore. You're just someone who's very excited for the things they enjoy. And you have a very colorful way of talking. But I know a lot of people in this chat who have colorful ways of talking. And they're not all bad. You know? People are people at the end of the day. Unless you come here and maliciously try to, like, steal chat for yourself. And I'm literally talking about that one person when I say all this. If you're coming in here and trying to make chat all about yourself, you're trying to hijack the stream, you're saying stuff, and I don't think you're saying it out of a place of, like... You know what I mean? Only one person has ever really made me go, damn, this person is actually just detrimental to my community, and I don't want them in here making it worse for everybody. Colorful? Louis is. The fuck throws hammers back at me hard. Ow, what the shit? Throws, hammer the size of, I don't fucking know. I've met a lot of people who do the funny little stuff like that. I've never been one for... When did it get that attack? When the fuck did it get that attack? Hey, fun fact, I killed my entire Pikmin army. Think I could skip the gates by jumping across. Wait, like on Ochi? Because they shouldn't die if they're on Ochi. When the fuck did the Withering Blowhog get that attack, though? Jesus Christ, that gave me a heart attack. Try to take over chat, I'm just a yapper. Well, trust me, you would know what trying to take over the chat looks like. I'm not gonna say their name, because... You know, I don't want to out people for poor behavior, but I think some people might know who I'm talking about. Fell into the abyss. Don't know who that is, not gonna lie, fuck them. Well, I just think that there's someone who needs help, and they don't need to be in Twitch chats saying the shit they're saying and talking the way they're talking. I think they need to go get, like, actual help and stop looking for people online to basically affirm their shitty behavior. But none of you do that. None of you come in here and act like terrible people and look for affirmation on your terrible behavior. None of you even really have what I'd call terrible behavior, to be fair. Dumb, I just assumed they would be dead. No, yeah, if they're on Ochi here, I'll prove it to you. 1 second. 1 second, B. This is actually, I'm not shitting you on this one. 1 second. I am being absolutely fucking serious. If you're on Ochi's back, they're fine. Yeah, 1 second. Here, I'll show you. I'll do it with a test group, though, just in case, because I'm not 100% convinced that I'm being correct here. No, yeah, Mario said it. Alright, here we go. Fucking, sometimes you gotta go balls deep. Yeah, see? I'll get rage moments and maybe say mean stuff, but I'll come down and apologize after 24 hours. Yeah, that's being human, by the way. I've certainly had moments on stream that I regret, you know? But, honestly, it's all what it is. It's all what it is, you know? I get a good vibe. I don't know, I think some Zoo said that one. It's at least words I've been trying to live by. Fuck my pick life. Fuck my pick life. Get to digging, you little weirdos. Ooh, bomb rock. Something, something, you know that pack animals, some animals don't live in packs like that. I don't know. A 2-factor for my Steam account now. Yes, please, everybody. Not just Steam. any account you have on anything that allows for two-factor. We live in a day and age where people are actively all of the time trying to get into your accounts, whether you know it or not. Your information might be out there, whether you know it or not. It is imperative that if... Thank you, Pikmin. It is imperative that if you can set up two-factor, you set up two-factor. I cannot stress this enough. Your Honor, the pack is back. Your Honor, pack is back. Do you watch, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he usually does, like, Sonic-related videos. And he had a Pac-Man one where he wouldn't stop saying the pack is back. Set up two-factor for your two-factor, yeah. Every time I fuck up, I make a little funny apology video, but overthink the shit I've done. Do you always start your apology video by going, well, Ant Dude? I don't think it's Ant Dude. It's, three-factor. DK Dan where he references that. No! God, I'll have to post him. I can't remember his name. But, he made a Shadow the Hedgehog, PC, and it's the most terrifying fucking thing in the world. Because, yeah, I'll just, like, link it. Can't remember. I can't remember his name either. I want to say it's, like, Peter something. But, he's, like, extreme DIY, like... His set is a green screen, but he did a 3D scan of his room for his green screen. Dude's insane. The Boondocks apology clip. Fair. Based even. Peter Nettle or something like that. Speaking of Shadow. What about him? Are you gonna summon Shadow? This girl's gonna summon Shadow. This is a 5-floor cave, isn't it? This is a... God dang, they're just so scared of big caves in this game. There he is, Shadow the Hedgehog. Second Steam I ever sewed up for. Remember that cursed ass pic you sent? What are you talking about? Cursed ass pic. Do you want me to pull it up again, B? Do you want me to pull it up again? Do I need to bring out the Shadow Sonic toilet again for anyone who may not have had their eyes cursed? The toilet. Well, hey, it's not like it was a highlight of his day either, okay? No. Okay, I'm not allowed to bring it on. John said no. John said I can't bring back the toilet. No, you really don't want to know, though. You actually don't want to know on this one. Just trust my chat. I'll be honest. This is one time where I agree with my chat. I never agree with my chat, by the way. I know and I wish I did. Listen, it wasn't like it was the highlight of his day either. Just pull up Gabbybo. Someone should make a Gabbybo toilet. Gabbybo got a big mouth for all them. Alright, we're not turning the conversation for the third day in a row towards this. We're dropping the toilet. It's cursed knowledge. I have a lot of cursed knowledge. I've spent too much time alone on the internet. Another Pikmin 3 enemy that's really cool, but just kind of suffers from being a little too easy to kill. Oh wait, I think I get it now. Oh no. To be fair, Sonic is actually the toilet. Shadow's just the basin. Let's just get our facts straight here. Shadow's just the basin of the toilet. Sonic is the bowl. Okay. And now B's thinking of it. Please. I think my favorite part is that Sonic's trying to talk, but he just can't. His mouth is so full. He's just so full. Talk about famous Italian people with love with passion. Jerry Scotti. Who's Jerry Scotti, Gore? Tell me more. Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me. Tell me more about this Jerry Scotti individual.
Oh, he's just got so much cocoa Wheaties. There's just so many cocoa Wheaties in his mouth, it's full.
I do not care about having blue Pikmin. Pink Pikmin, please. I'm dying. Oh, I'm being banned from my own stream. Actually, I wonder what happens if you attempt to chat ban the streamer. I've never attempted it. Going to become Krill. Cooker of shrimp. Okay, fun fact, don't bring your wing Pikmin over here. They try to get you with this one, but fun fact, wing Pikmin will just get stuck on this and die, and it's really not cool. Okay, we gotta kill the blowhog first. I'm not fucking with you. Should be enough. Okay. Try to do it myself. I was sad that I couldn't chat ban myself. I would hope not. B, if you ever accidentally chat banned yourself, I might actually, just to bully you, leave you chat banned, or like the second it's unbanned, just ban you again. Keep that in mind. You want to play funny jokes on my stream? Well, I'm the queen of funny jokes. It'd be very funny. You're the best, by the way. I'm gonna be real. Fun fact: Spoonbox Gaming /B is one of the coolest people ever. That's just a fact. If only she stopped saying sorry all the time when she doesn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? So mean to me. Why is everyone so mean to me? Picture of Germa with fat ass. Make me a mod so I can ban Twitch. That's the thing! You can't say sorry, I'm a Canadian. I do mean it. Well, I know you do mean it. I know you feel bad, but you shouldn't feel bad. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not to play psycho arm therapist, but this is something I struggled with a lot too for a while. You feel like you made a faux pas, and you feel like you have to apologize for that. Because if you don't, that person's going to continue to think negatively of you. But trust me, if anyone thinks negatively of you, then they wouldn't want to be around you at all. And that I think that's what you need to learn. Like, you know, you don't have to say sorry. I think that's a great way to test who your real friends are. Honestly. He's pretty much a TV host and he's the whole bunch of shit. One of those shows he's in, Strizia... Let's see, Strizia la Notizia, where Gabibo sometimes just shows random clips of people falling and sometimes throwing pop culture. That sounds fun. You know, I get it. You're saying sorry because you feel like if you don't say sorry, they're gonna think of you negatively. But that's just not the case. It's just not the case, and I promise. Trust me. Yeah, you should apologize to Mario, though. It's actually really rude of you to steal Canadian culture like that. It's kind of fucked up that you're just going around using Canadian culture like that. Be around you, it's gonna be around you because you serve a practical use. Just a random, non-specific example. Mario, don't say that shit. Mario, that is not gonna help her at all. And that is not true at all. People don't just keep people... You know, and if the people are keeping you around for shit like that, then it'll be pretty obvious. Don't listen to Mario. Mario, shut the fuck up. Mario, I'm gonna get you banned. Right, winged Pikmin don't weigh anything. That's a bad mentality to have too, though, that people only want to be around you because you're useful. That's, okay, it is true for some people, talking from my own life. Well, I'll be honest, Mario, that is something that I still struggle with, is that thought process. So it did kind of strike a chord. I'm not going to say there aren't people who think that way towards the individuals in their life, but I don't know. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for that, to be honest. Like, shit. Can't agree or disagree on that one. Fuck. No, there are bad people out there, but in that case, that's less of you not having to worry and more of you should be able to identify that, hopefully, and remove those people from your life. You know, if you think somebody's only around you because you serve a purpose to them, fuck them. Fuck them. Don't, like, actually fuck them, though. They don't deserve that. They deserve you in this world as much as there are going to be people that are going to hate you. There's people who are going to love you. Yeah. what I'm trying to do. It's tough, too, to move away from toxic people in your life. It is. And sometimes it's hard to identify the toxic people in your life because toxic people do a really good job of making you feel like you need them in your life, you know? It's crazy that I can be a human and someone else can be a human, but we've got two very different ideas on how being a human is. Or what it means to be human, I guess. Oh no, my Pikmin! No, actually do it. Establish dominance. Shouldn't keep the hateful, keep the ones that love you. So me. Yeah, Gore loves everybody. Fun fact. Gore's a big lover, as we all know. I love having these convos, by the way. Seriously, I do. I speak from experience, and I don't have it all figured out, but I have it figured out enough that I think I can help people in some situations, you know? Like, I know enough about the I'm sorries, at least. The constant I'm sorries. So never be afraid to talk about these things. I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't fix you, but I can at least tell you my take on these things and what I think is best for you. I would never want to give somebody advice that would hurt them. You know, because I'm just such a cool girl. Or what's like the... There's not even an alternative version of cool dude, huh? Just our chill dude, chill guy. There is no feminine version of chill guy. Probably because women don't normally end up being chill dudes, I guess. I come out as an asshole, man. I just love everybody. Can't do nothing about it. Well, like I said, you're just, whatever I said. I kind of forgot already. I called Gore Remp for so long. Oh, don't worry about it. Gore doesn't care. That's the other thing. Like I said, when it comes to those I'm sorries, I always ask if I think I'm not using the correct term. But like with the I'm sorries, if they don't say anything, then don't think about it. Don't worry about it. If they don't tell you to stop, then don't stop. You're fine. It's important to remember that. Sometimes I feel like I have like the same 10 conversations on the stream though. You know what I mean? I worry about that. I hope my conversations don't end up circling around all the time. Or yeah. I try to keep it fresh, but you know, since I'm doing this basically every day, my brain's on like the same track from day to day. Not that it really matters, I guess, but you feel that? Yeah, sometimes I think about it, but I don't know. That's what it is. C'est la vie. Hyperfixations go brr. Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Dude, I mean, it said people can call me whatever they want. Exactly. Exactly. That's why for now you're gonna be Gorbibo. There we go, Gabbybo's new brother, Gorbibo. First, I was still super into Risk of Rain too. Well, I know you're really into Risk of Rain. I owe you a chance to play with you at some point. Gorpibo. Yo, Mint, hey, Mint, I got a question. Is your Steam account compromised? What was that message you sent me on Steam? Was that you? Because it had a very shady link. How are you doing, by the way, Mint? Welcome in, welcome in. Like, I just saw it last night, so I gotta ask. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, by the way. We're gorping hard in here. Gorp is so good. Probably. Mint, that is not the attitude to take about this, but okay, good to know. Yeah, your compromised Steam account sent me a shady link. You should probably get two-factor. And anybody who might have Mint added, because I know a couple of us might, since we played some games together. And this October, we definitely have to do a Monster Prom night. You have two-factor? Well, then how the heck did... Mint, did you get fished? You gotta be careful, you dingus. Well, okay, just to ask, you definitely didn't send me a link on Steam. Right? Like, just to double check, you haven't sent me a link on Steam in, like, the last 2 days, yeah? Have town food. Ooh, that sounds delicious. What is town food? Also, Oh no, burn that with fire. Okay, so you should probably check out your account and figure out what happened. Sorry about that. Someone got past your 2-factor even. My only get the town inside of you. That's right, to feed the town inside of her, Juno had to go quest. Cause I could also just see it being someone you know with your information. And I'm gonna be honest, Mint, it's a little upsetting that someone would try to use your account to do that if there's someone you know. But I don't know, I just thought I'd throw it out there. Anyways, this is the Man at Legs. For those that remember, it's a funny little Pikmin boss. Okay, let's go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. How many was that? Like 5? Okay, I think we only lost like 5 Pikmin there, so it's good. I need to stop being greedy. I need to stop being greedy with the Man at Legs this playthrough. Where's the Man at Feet? Or Man at Arms, whatever the fuck this thing's called. Anyways, it is really easy to fight with Ochi. Ochi makes this boss fight really easy if you're patient. I'm not patient, though. I am the farthest thing from patient. I just really want to cheese the fight. As long as the immediate response was, I can see how you relate to that. B, I'm really happy you have such a supportive father. No, don't say nothing, Petite. Don't say nothing. Alright, how many did I lose there? Like 18? Jesus Christ, that was a lot of dead Pikmin. Why not Pigeon at Arms or Squid at Tent? You know what? If they added actual swimming mechanics in underwater, we could get so many cooler underwater enemies in Pikmin. I agree, Olimar. They need to add proper underwater to the next game. I want a cave that's just fully submerged. Like, is it really that hard to add proper water physics and mechanics? Fucking Arzest added proper swimming. That's embarrassing, Nintendo. Arzest had better swimming in their game. Submerged castle, yeah, but it's not like underwater. I mean, I want a cave that you have to swim through. And then it'll trigger my thalassophobia hard. It'll really trigger my thalassophobia. Yo, you know what would actually be a really cool thing? A cave with 3 of these guys at the entrance. Oh, I would hate that. You know, there is a Pikmin 2 mod that just adds a cave with a bunch of variants of the Man at Legs. I'll see if I can find it. I'm not going to play it, but it's pretty cool. I haven't told him. I asked him what he meant, and, B, I think your father, from what you've told me, I bet he'd be super supportive of you. You know? I would hope so, at least. He owes that to you. I say it all the time. Parents owe you the world, not the other way around. It's really obnoxious that there's that mentality that kids have to take care of their parents. Because the truth is, parents need to take care of you. You didn't ask to be born. Nobody asks to be born. And the world we live in is a fuck. You know, the least they could do is take care of you. Which is why it sucks sometimes when they can't. But if they have the ability to, they should. The only time I'd say it's okay to take care of your parent is if they're not doing well, right? Like, if your parent needs your assistance, that's different. But if your parent is fine and able and willing, then they owe you. But I say that because I know that there are people whose, you know, parents are in dire circumstances. And that's the situation where you should help them. Yo, the wave bird! That's what I'm saying. Adoptive father is an amazing person. That's what's up, B. Yeah. Everything has its niche to it, but, like, you know. Again, like, your parents owe you everything. Alright then, I'm checking the ID. Oh, it's Horatio. A proud member of the gig economy. He likes to think he spreads cheer wherever he goes, but he usually does the opposite. Like me! Just kidding. That ain't Falco. It's an odd thing to read on an ID badge. He seems like a rather eccentric sort. Yeah. Not like you dummy. I don't know. I think that's just like me. I might have to change my name to Horatio now. That's a feminine name, probably. Okay, actually, I love bringing this up whenever it comes to my brain. The name Florence. The name Florence. I think that's a woman's name. This comment might have passed by the time I already typed this up. Oh, wait, no, my bad. Other way around. I think Florence is a man's name. Florence is a woman's name, you dipshit. I think Florence is a man's name. Someone who's studying psychology, and not at all surprising, a large number of people in this field experience struggles with mental health. So people who have struggled tend to give decent advice. Does what I'm saying make sense? Yes, it does, Belle. Also, that's wonderful to get into that field. You have to be a very passionate soul and a very caring person. Like Florent Lebel? Yeah, see, how is Florent masculine? Unisex at best. I don't know, it's the hard R-E-N-C. The rents part of it makes me think it's masculine. But I understand what you're saying, Belle, and that's honestly why Okay, I'm gonna be a goober, but from the first time you showed up in my chat, B, and I've told you this, and I'll say it publicly, I was able to just kind of narrow in on you, and I saw a lot of behaviors I saw in myself from a couple years ago, and I think you're right, Belle. If you have gone through those struggles, it does make you semi-equipped to... It's not the time, Pikmin. You know? I'm not saying you and I are one-to-one, but I definitely find some kinship in your struggles and my own. And that makes me want to help you even more, because I know you're someone I can help. I think so, at least. Florentia. Use the Spanish version of that name. Ooh, Florentia sounds more effeminate if you ask me. Yeah, as goofy as that sounds, I like specifically... I feel like I could help you out a bit. Look, it's a leafling. Today we did. Maybe that's egotistical of me to say. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit egotistical, but you know, completely consumed by the outer Dandori. We gotta free him. All right, we can get this done. Ugh, not another cold one. Does that people care enough to try? Well, of course. I care about everybody that comes in and chat. Until you give me a reason not to care. I will always try caring first. The strategic freeze away. Here we go. Yeah. And like I said, I went a long part of my life feeling like people didn't care. But after a year of streaming, I know there are good people out there. I just had to go be a freak online. Who would have thought? Okay, so this is a small cave, but I hate it. We're gonna go grab them. Turn around, grab them. Grab these two. Okay. Kill enemies, unfrost, then grab items. No. If we're gonna use any Pikmin, it's gotta be the Iceman for now. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's helping you. I think so, at least. I mean, she hasn't stopped saying sorry all the time. But, you know. Come on, back on the train. I kind of want to wait for a bomb rock on the big one there. Do Bulborbs still have the ability to wake up their mama? I remember Pikmin 1 and 2. Gotten this degree to help people who went through similar experiences to younger me. I think wanting to help others is part of healing myself. Nice. They don't anymore? Yeah, I remember that mechanic from the early games. It would happen more than you'd think, honestly. It was a mechanic that actually made a lot of sense, too. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think so too, Pikmin. Okay, so, wow, 2 in a row. Must be my lucky day. Okay. That should be enough damage for this to work. Yep. Okay, cool. Come on! I'm so happy they didn't fucking die from being crushed there. Okay, so let's see. Okay, enemies are dead. Time to start focusing on making the ice go away. I don't even know if that's actually possible on this map, but we'll see. I'd like to believe it is, but I don't... Oh, wait, I'm a dingus. You just do this, right. God, I gotta really remember my Dandori. I gotta remember the basics of Dandori, honestly. You just do this shit. Easy as pie, okay. I even want to say that that works on this thing over here. I completely forgot about this mechanic until a second ago, to be fair. It does work. Oh, I love the Frost Bulborb so much. It makes me happy. Bitch. Alright, everybody on. Okay, so I gotta do it like this. There we go. Okay. Come on. And I really can't afford to be off Ochi right now, so we're gonna stay on Ochi. I would love to split from Ochi to get this shit done faster, but you know how it be. I'm not crazy. I hear the pick. I don't know what you're talking about, B. Well, man, I'm gonna be all crusty and mean. Hey, if you're thinking about it, then the chances are you won't, Mario. Like, that, I know that sounds really basic as a response, but, like, genuinely, if it's something you're thinking about, then I don't think you have anything to worry about. You know? But, you know, if you do end up crusty and mean, you never know. You might still have friends around to keep you. I know Pikmin are standing idle, you little fucking bastard. Oh, wait, is it just that any room that has a thing in it is safe? Okay. We can switch to Ochi then. As long as the room has fire, it's a safe room. Gotcha. It's been a while since I've done this, you can tell. That should be enough. Yep, okay. Yeah, okay, as long as there's fire in the room, it's safe. Gotcha, gotcha. I know! Dog, return! This room needs, Actually, does this room even, though? Like, does that room really need the fire? I just need the red Pikmin to get out of there before freezing to death. Yeah, he should be safe. Okay. It's gonna be really funny when we see a Pikmin die in, like, 5 seconds here. Okay, this room needs all the ice types, though. Gotcha. Maybe it doesn't. Also, I gotta remember these Dandori maps are made to be done like that. Like they're made with the intention of you breaking through shit. Okay, I feel like I'm doing kind of ass right now. I need ice Pikmin. I need just really ice Pikmin. I guess I'll spread the flames for the red Pikmin. Might help. Please just make it through this room without freezing. Cool. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll get back to that. I am definitely not doing good. Ha ha hee hee. Ha ha hee haw. Hee hee haw ho. Looked up the emotional contrarians thing. I can't really find anything. Well, that's why I'm saying it might be better to speak to an expert at that point, because they might be able to point you in the right direction. I'm not saying I don't believe you, obviously, or anything like that. Just that it might be something that has a term, but not that as the term. You can't jump with the little thing in your hands, I see. There we go. Okay, yeah, no matter what, this room is going to be problematic. So, Ochi, you dig. Y'all get that. Y'all get that. I'm gonna have you guys get that, and I hope I don't regret it. But I just might. All they gotta do is get out of this room before the freeze effect hits. All they have to do is get out of here before the freeze effect hits. Okay, so... yeah, no, I have it. I think I have this one. There it is. They were so close, too. That's really sad. Okay, there we go. They should be fine once they hit the dirt. There's electricity instead of dirt. Dude, I think 2 were freezing. Maybe? I have an even 50. I have an even 50, so I'm not sure. I genuinely thought I was going to lose 2 of them earlier because I left them, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine in this case.
If women can be paid
There it
less for the
is.
exact same work, why wouldn't every company just hire women?
Well, why don't they just hire Freddy Fazbear? Because if companies hired Freddy Fazbear, he would come in and he'd be really good at selling pizzas, bow ties, and top hats. Because he's an animatronic invented by the William After, and he could also bring in his friends Chica the Kitchen. Funny, I totally got Platinum. I totally got Platinum. I definitely got Platinum. I totally got Platinum. I got Platinum. I Platinum this one 100%. I got Platinum. Don't look. Don't look. I got Platinum on this one.
I'ma make a yellow
God,
line.
you know, I
I'ma-
spent a lot of
I'ma
time
green,
sitting
no
around, so that's
yellow.
on me.
But
Banani, but it's not Bonnie, it's like a different
one
one with springs in it.
And that's like the spring,
Springs,
not
not the season, because flowers don't exist in Freddy Fazbear's, because there's electricity instead of dirt, and that's why the flowers can't grow. But they also burnt down in the third one when they made a Halloween attraction. Man, I have to ask, do you share your PC that has Steam with anybody else? And or do you keep your password somewhere where someone can see it? Because if this is going to keep happening to you, you say it's going to happen in 2 months again, I'm really concerned. If you have two-factor set up, Mint, this shouldn't be happening. It sounds like you have a bad actor in your life, honestly. Congrats on the platinum. Thanks. If you really do have two-factor set up, then you shouldn't be dealing with this from, like, an outside threat. With all that leaf growth, there's no way to tell who this is, but it doesn't matter. It's our job to rescue them. We don't want them finding their way back inside that cave. Let's keep the lid closed as a precaution. Thank you, I know, I got platinum. Did you all see that? I got platinum. It was crazy. Anyways, I kind of want to show off just, like, how great... exactly. Winged Pikmin can be for carrying things. Like, genuinely, I know white Pikmin are the fastest carriers, but watch these fuckers go. I don't know. I just, like, I'm pretty sure two-factor is a pretty solid end-all be-all. If people are still getting into your account, that means they have access to things that I don't think they should have unless they knew you personally. I'm just gonna say it. And I think the Pikmin agree. And that makes me feel bad, because you're an awesome dude. Also, how has your classes been going, man? Did you ever finish that one picture, or that one, the Quetzalcoatl that you were working on? I've been eagerly waiting for the finished project. Leafling recovered. Good work. Ah, good old error. Straight from Zeldor.
I want to free these poor leaflings from their endless obsession with Dandori.
Okay, we got like 10 seconds left. Okay, there's one thing we can do. We have enough time to do like one more thing before the timer strikes. Hopefully we get there in time because the counter is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Oh, fuck, I was off by a second. God damn it. All right, ban me. Ban me, I'm bad. Okay, that was like the last thing we could do. Maybe. No, I'm not going to risk trying to kill that bull bear. You know what we get to do tomorrow, everybody? My favorite little detail about this game. I love this game so much. Honestly, I know I was taking some shots at it earlier, but this is still my favorite game of all time. Kind of want to play Pikmin Bloom again. I was thinking about picking it back up. Once I start HRT, I'm going to have to start exercising. And I'm definitely going to be doing walks at the very least. I guess the reason I stopped Pikmin Bloom is kind of personal. Same kind of reason I stopped 14. But Saturday, we'll get into it. Sorta. And I know I've been really kind of blue-balling people. I do plan on playing Final Fantasy XIV again, and probably hosting, like, treasure map days on stream or something. That's a very tough band-aid to rip off at this time. The onion doesn't have the acid trip effect? Yeah, no, it doesn't have the same effect as 3. I think 3 is my favorite onion. Same kinda? I feel ya. I hear you on that, Juno. Got this, VBB. Insert push-up montage. Oof. God, I am gonna have to start doing push-ups and probably crunches and the unfortunately named suicides. I hate suicides, but they're really effective workout. They're really 69! Hell yeah, they're very effective for working out. Was doing push-ups just now. Hell yeah.
I don't know, Colin. I doubt the tales of my misadventures on the job would be any help to the rescue corps.
I disagree entirely. I believe they could be a useful reference. Every little bit of information helps on this planet.
All right, if you insist. First and foremost, you must understand that the schedule is the most important thing. Nobody appreciates late cargo.
But the real challenge... I still can't believe Olimar is just a blue-collar truck driver in space.
The real challenge was learning to withstand long-distance travel and all the heavy lifting. Funny story about that.
That I didn't want to hear stories about freight management, Olimar. I want to hear about your time as a castaway.
I miss my wife, Colin. Can I go home?
I want to play Ring Fit. Ooh, I want to pick up Ring Fit. Actually, I was considering picking up Ring Fit as part of my exercise routine.
This nipple.
Knowing how my brain works, playing 14 would probably kill me, but at the same time, though, it's a fantastic game. It's the best Final Fantasy, hands down. That's no hyperbole. Right, administer the cure at once. Yes, Captain. Really is, though. Suicides are a pain in the ass. They suck. Yeah, but they're great. They're great for getting in shape fast. Oh my god! It's Don Bergman! No, it's Chowder. He followed his whims in real estate for 27 years. Now he travels the galaxy, expecting his next big idea to pop up out of nowhere.
No.
Our work doesn't end here. It's our duty to care for and protect anyone who we've rescued and hear what they have to say. They're just a middle-aged truck driver. He is! Yeah, Olimar is just a blue-collar truck driver who has a deep passion for, and I forget the word, but like, animals and plant life and stuff.
Rada.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to you for rescuing my employer. This couldn't possibly be enough. You've done so very much for us, but please take this.
You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. Who decided to name that workout that? I don't know. Probably somebody who hated it.
My employer doesn't always consider the risk to himself. His first priority is making enough money to pay his employees. He's always putting us first. I honestly don't know what the company would do without him.
About the fact that I couldn't beat the challenge I set out. I got all the way to the last stage. Well, that just means you have to try again. If at first you don't succeed, yeah, Louis.
Oh man, for a humble real estate agent, I sure did cause you quite the hassle, didn't I? Well, the name's Chowder, by the way. Don't suppose you've heard of Tolbo Real Estate?
I want one day to go back and watch like all of my Pikmonths in a row to see just how different the voices are every time.
You haven't, huh? Guess I need to work on my marketing.
Probably something that is suicide. Something, honestly.
When you're in business as a real estate agent, let me tell you, hearing about new untouched land really puts the pep back in your step. You just have to go check it out for yourself, I do declare. After all, you can't give places your seal of approval, sight unseen. You gotta experience in person first.
Yeah, thank you, Chowder.
Chowder!
No, I'm not gonna say that on stream.
You're the one who saved me, yes? I should do something to thank you. Yes, I will give you a present. How about a thank you? Wah, ha, ha. Who wouldn't be happy just to have someone thank them?
Chowder!
My name is, well, it's not worth mentioning, really. And what is your name, Phoebe? Ha, ha, ha. What a fine name that is. I know, I picked it myself. Well then, from now on, you and I are friends, Phoebe. It is done.
What's up, Bernard Lee?
You're making some real good progress curing folks. You know what that means. Reward time! I like your pace. Keep it up!
Cure all leaflings, this fucking bozo. Alright, well, we get to go finish. The way you said thank you, I picked it myself. I was going for that, so that makes me happy. I am pretty cute, you know? I have some mutuals. Actually, I have one mutual. People call her cute all the time, and you know what? That's not fair. I'm adorable, too. Check it out. I'm in the house. Carpet. I'm in the house like carpet. Cuter than you. I don't know what you know. I think all my trans friends are pretty goddamn cute. I remembered I exist. Therefore you are. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I haven't actually seen any of you, but I'd have to guess that all my trans friends are pretty cute, because trans girls are the cutest girls. Sorry, cis women. Sorry, sisters. Can trans people use the term sisters to talk about cis women? That'd be pretty fun. Boxhead! Yo, Boxhead, that old zombie Flash game? Cogito ergo sum. Sisters? I think sisters should be a new term. If that's not already a term. I'm glad that worked. I've been trying really hard on my voice. I feel like I'm almost there, at least with the layering stuff, but my resonance is probably going to take a while. Going to be a box head? Yo, Gore, I'm so happy you know box head. I guess I'm also not that surprised, to be fair. Hell yeah, I used to play that all the time as a kid. Flash games are love, Flash games are life. I'm glad Flash didn't die like everybody was pretending it was going to. You know what I mean? Anyways, imagine just like slaughtering a whole family and then killing their dad. Couldn't be me. Red Ball. I don't think I ever played Red Ball, but I know what you're talking about. My favorite Flash games were the Telepath RPGs. 'Cause I'm a big RPG dingus. I'm a big dorcas for them. Okay, we got enough bombs here. That's what I'm saying. Thing Arena. Ooh! Okay, I've been trying to find a Flash game forever. Can somebody help me out here? There was a game where you played a little character that looked like Sandbag, and you were just like ascending as like sort of Tetris blocks fell down around you, and you had to keep climbing until you just couldn't climb anymore. Does anyone know what game that is? Does that make sense? It was like one of my favorite Flash games, but I can never find it. Anyways, it's time to fight. For the first time, the Sovereign Bulblags. Okay, no, this would have been badass if they remade the Pikmin 1 final boss music, though. Okay, you can avoid that if you're far enough away. Good to know. Oh, they're so fucking dead. Oh, they're so fucking dead. Just kidding. Oh yeah, by the way, the Sovereign Bulblax is really cool, but just like a lot of things in this game, if you Ochi rush just the right way, it's over. Sorry to say, even the Sovereign Bulblax is susceptible to being killed really easily. Sounds like a ripoff of Doodle Jump. Kinda, but not really. Most Flash games are locked away deep within my brown. Oh god. Yoshi's Island DS? Oh no, not an R-Zest game. I never played that one. But I remember Yoshi's Island Super Nintendo also had a level with, like, falling blocks. If anyone remembers that Flash game, I tried looking up, like, falling block game and stuff like that, but I can't find it. I will stream that game if somebody finds it. I will stream that game, like, genuinely. I remember liking it a lot. Alright, once we get that Rock Onion back, we're gonna give them the Sovereign, because Rock Pikmin are the best Pikmin. I'm surprised they didn't put a BD Longlegs right here. I know I talk about Arachnorbs because they're my hyperfixation, but I'm surprised they didn't put Baldy Longlegs right, yeah, no, they did that shit instead. I'm surprised. This map, doesn't have a Baldy. I think it would have made sense here for a rustic outdoors map to have a spider in it. But I do like the Baldy Longlegs that we do get in this game, because fun fact, I think I say this every year, every Pikmin game has managed to jump scare me. Sagarin Bulblax. Speaking of, I've been trying to find Flash game for years. Ooh, I might be able to help you. I played it but forgot the fucking name. It sounds like a oh, I see. I remember Fancy Pants. Yo, Fancy Pants was legit. Alright, Gore. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Every Pikmin game has jump scared me. Has genuinely made my heart race and jump scared me. Pikmin 3 Deluxe was the one that did it. Normal Pikmin 3 didn't scare me, but because Deluxe did it, I count it. It's always an Arachnoid. Fun fact, every game I get scared by an Arachnoid. When I play Pikmin 5 live on stream for the first time, I hope you're all ready, because I will get jump scared by an Arachnoid. Was spherical ninjas or something? I don't know, spherical ninjas. Oh, Gord. I'm gonna be trying really hard to think about it. I wonder if Ochi goes and grabs the Sovereign, do you think he'll take it back for the Rock Pikmin? There we go. Definitely didn't need to make like 100 Rock Pikmin for funny Ochi rush shenanigans. Ochi rushing with Rock Pikmin is hilarious. You got it, Gord? No way. No way. Remember, the main character kind of looks like Sandbag from Smash Bros, and you jump on blocks as they fall. Unless you're looking for something else, and I missed a thing. Or are you talking about the Ninjas one? Gingerbread Man? No, it's called Ninjabread Man, actually, Mario. Mario, it's called... Mario. It's called Ninjabread Man. No, Mario's just trying to bring up my childhood trauma of wasting a Blockbuster rental. You found your Chemleon. What the heck's a Chemleon? That's some kind of Pokemon I've never heard about? Sticky Ninja. Ooh. Oh, Gore might have found yours. Hell yeah. Sticky Ninja. Like Sticky Fingers from JoJo. Sticky Fingers. I'll be honest, if I had a stand, I think I would actually want Sex Pistols. Like, if I could have a stand, I think I would actually want Sex Pistols, maybe. Hey, hey, come on. God damn it, game. Look at all the free spray! I love spray! Okay, it's done. Who else knows this, but did anyone play Friv? I have played it. I remember that name. I don't remember the game, but I know I've played a game called Friv because that name, like, actually comes front and center. Device that helps controllers connect to your PC. Oh, really? That's cool. That's probably for, like, non-Xbox stuff, I'm guessing, or maybe it's made for, like, Mac. Because I'll be honest, if you have a PC, you should just get an Xbox controller. I might be a bit of a simp.
Oh, Louis, what am I going to do with him?
I might be a bit of a simp for Microsoft controllers, but I fucking love my Xbox controller so much. I also definitely am a simp. But you know. Now, wooga! You know, honestly, I can agree completely with Edgeworth from that, from that Speedo sausage video. The first level music was nice. Oh, well, I hope you find it then. I can't say I remember playing a game like that. Came free with my hitbox. Oh, those kinds of controllers. Yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Okay, what kind of Pikmin did Ochi just make, by the way? Ochi, please tell me that went to... I think that went towards the rock Pikmin. But it also could have just as easily gone towards the ice Pikmin. I don't fucking know. Here we go. Jump, Ochi. Jump, Mario! Okay, and then... Yep, I am gonna need an acorn for that. I need to get a hitbox. Honestly, I have friends who play fighting games now. I need to get a hitbox at some point so I can play better. I love my Xbox controller, but Xbox controllers aren't made for playing Guilty Gear. And I sometimes wonder if that might be part of what's holding me back in Guilty Gear is that I'm using an Xbox controller. I'm not saying I'm good at Guilty Gear, but I think inputs would just be better to do on a hitbox. I feel like Xbox buttons are too close together, and I think a hitbox might just, like, mentally make me feel like I'm playing better. Not Stickmen, they're kind of like Kirby. Might be an enemy. I wish I remembered. Oh, by the way, remember when I was talking about verticality in this game? I really wish there was more of it. This is so cool. They really should have just had more verticality in this game. I warn you, if you do get one, don't buy an official one. Why not? Look, it's a leafling. That shit is expensive. Well, I'm broke as fuck, so I won't be looking for a while anyways. Maybe I'll start a throne. I was thinking about starting a throne with the V2. I still feel kind of weird if people would want to buy me stuff, but I was considering starting a throne. In case anyone ever wanted to go out of their way for me. Mario, don't jump! Mario, jump! Circles, because I swear I've heard of it. Jump, Mario! Have you ever seen that? Okay, that was before my time even, but I've seen it because it was mentioned on Oni Plays. There was this old Mario commercial for milk, and Mario can't make the jump, and all the little kids are like, Mario, jump! Mario! And then Mario sneaks out of their TV and fucking steals their milk. And then he becomes mega because he drank milk. And it's all a fucking psyop because milk is actually not really that useful for you. And you don't really need it. Mario is a psyop for milk. Okay, I hate this map. And I already know I'm gonna not get platinum on it. But let's see. Enemy, kill, grab, enemy, kill, enemy, kill. Where is the button? Oh, wait, this map has a bug-eyed crawmad! This map also has a bug-eyed crawmad! Yes! I think it's this one. It might be later, but I think it's this one. I hate that I remember maps that had... No, yeah, it's not this one. It's probably a later one. I know there's a Dandori challenge. Wait, that's probably Sage Leaf Trial, ain't it? I'm probably thinking about a Sage Leaf Trial. Yeah, okay. My bad. We still have a couple more bug-eyed crawmads. Can you tell I actually genuinely really like that enemy type? Like, it lives rent-free in my head, even if I am, like, partially joking when I talk about it. Why, like, no one in my generation was told to really drink water? No one ever they tell you in sports. But, like, I feel like the way they go about you telling you to drink water is, like, it's related to exercise and working out. Does anyone else get that vibe? You know what I mean? It feels like when people tell you to drink water, they do so within the context of, like, well, you've worked out kind of shit. You know what I mean? Anyways, Ochi time. And they don't tell you in the context of, like, you should drink all the time. I'm dehydrated as fuck. Yeah. Game was on Newgrounds. Interesting. I remember the first time I went on Newgrounds. I typed in Pokemon because I wanted to find fun Pokemon games online, and there was a link for a little website called newgrounds.com, and the rest they say, well, that's, you know, that's history. There's a lot of explanations there as to why I am the way I am. Yeah, fuck it. Drink up, you little weirdos. And Ochi, you get that. On that talk, I'm also trying to find another one. There's like a life strategy sim where you managed and bred little red circle guys. That's also... Wow, there's a lot more Flash games than... Oh, okay, they're fine. Those aren't actually my Pikmin. I didn't pick those men, so it's okay. God, I hope rushing it is enough. Please let rushing it be an... Oh my god, when did it learn to do that? Could it do that in Pikmin 3? Uh-oh. No. God damn. Well, whatever. It's Dandori, so it doesn't matter if they die. Has it always had that ability? Okay. Well, my bad. I guess in Pikmin 3, I've never seen it do that. This is actually really bad. I'll be honest, this is... Oh, Ochi! Ochi, what the fuck? There we go. Fun fact, Pikmin and Dandori doesn't count because they're not my Pikmin. I've never seen it do that until this playthrough too, so that's on me. I could have waited like 5 more seconds for Ochi to show up. Okay, off the dog. You go do that. God damn, Ochi. What happens if you charge from behind? Oh, okay, good to know. Might have been a British one. Fair enough. Okay, I need to give these yellow Pikmin something to do. Hey, why don't you guys hang out for a second? Bitch. Got him. Okay. You know, every time I say I'm gonna get it, I don't get it. So I'm just not gonna say anything this time. I think Coolsville sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I think Coolsville sucks. Alright, Yellers. Let's go take care of this side. I think my concern is gold piles. I don't think I've actually had Pikmin start on that pile, and that's what gets me every time in these Dandori challenges, are the goddamn gold piles. Every time. Nope, I did not mean to have Ochi do that. There you go. Ochi, you can dig, because you're just like an absolute god at digging. Yeah, I was talking about the me being old thing earlier, because I feel like every elderly person I've met is either the nicest person or really grumpy with no in between. Yeah, no, that tends to be the case. I'm sure there's psychology behind it, Mario. There's definitely some level of psychology behind that. I think the thing is like, you just gotta remember to never be closed-minded, you know? You just gotta remember to always be open to change. And you have to understand that the world is gonna change with or without you. And some people, they just can't handle that shit. That's all it comes down to. Some people can't handle that things change. Change is scary even, so like to an extent it's understandable. Corey's the elder woman who is one of the nice people, but she's also sweet. I get cavities. Aww. That's nice. That's such a heartwarming thing to hear. Oh my god, I've completely neglected half of the map's treasures. Okay, come on. I don't really have time for this shit at this point. Ochi with the fucking full-ass mouth is so funny. Oh yeah, I totally have this. I totally got this. You just have to accept, this is one of them immutable truths of life. Things are going to change. Just be ready to roll with the punches. But, I will add to that, and this is personal life philosophy, things will always change for the positive. Alright, we'll just have the dog take care of this. No! Oh my god, what is with the AI in this playthrough? I swear to god. I've never had them be this brain dead in Pikmin 4 before. Okay, I might actually be able to platinum this one. Well, what's that, Mario? What's that wheel? Wait, or yeah. You sure change is always... Well, no, there is negative change, but I think change has the, like... I think in nature, change will always sort of course correct towards positive. So, like, right now, the US of A fucking sucks, but I think all of this terribleness is kind of important because it will push us closer to being better people, you know? I think it's good that we have all this stuff being brought to light, all this, you know, intolerance, because even though it's bad right now, it will eventually push towards the positive, because there are more positive people out there than negative. The negative people are just really fucking awful. Anyways, easy peasy. Did I mention I'm the queen of games? I've platinumed every Dandori tonight. Fun fact. Every single Dandori. Not all changes positive, but change has the tendency to skew towards the positive in time. Biru! Plus, he has like 3.5 years at most left. Exactly. He's not forever. He's not getting more terms. If it really came down to him attempting to hold that position, people will stop him. People will absolutely stop him. Yeah, they're not going to be able to throw... They might get him. They might get him to be able to run, but no one, like, you know... Kind of happened last time, too. That's the shitty part. It happened last time. We had him, we realized how much of a mistake was made, and then people went out and voted. But then, again, for this last election, people just, like, I don't know, fucking forgot that you need to do it every time. Or, like, I don't know. It does kind of come down to the fact that the two-party system's bullshit. We need more than a two-party system. The Democrats actually chose, like, the shittiest person they could have to represent their party. Like, I'll be real, if they just chose someone better than who they chose, there was a chance that we could have kept him out of office, but no one wanted to vote for that, for Kamala, let's be real. And also, it's worth remembering, in our country, the two-party system is absolutely bogus. Especially because of the fact that Democrats aren't really that off from Republicans. They just use different methods to get what they want, and they will always pretend to be progressive, but they're also a bunch of old people who are scared of change. Like, it's worth remembering that they're also a bunch of old people scared of change and stuff, but they can't get that audience of intolerant people. Maybe I'm simplifying it a bit. Someone else could probably say everything I just said smarter, more eloquently, but that's one of the sad truths of our country, is that everybody kind of sucks in politics. Yeah, no, the system is broken. Bad. And there are good people out there, like Bernie Sanders is probably pretty cool, but that's why I don't think he actually really aligns with that party fully. He's also old as fuck, and I also just wouldn't want him because he's old as fuck. Can't speak on American politics. Yeah, that's fair. And I don't really know much about Canadian politics outside of the meme about what's his face. You know, his face in particular. People are hearing they cry out on deaf ears. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Back to back. Can't help myself. I'm checking the Leafling's ID. Oh, his name's Error. I didn't think it would be different. I'm kind of terrified of the future for this country, which is why I'm trying to get out to Canada or maybe somewhere else. At this point, I am. I was very on the fence about whether I'd actually leave America, but I think I will within the next 5-ish years if I can. The kind of, I guess, caveat to all of it, though, is that, like, I don't know if anywhere else would be better. I just know it's not here.
And when we finally kill the gods, neither heaven nor hell will await them, for they created those things to imprison us.
Hell yeah, Nolan. And actually, on that point, like, I'm just afraid that this country's not going to get better without a revolution. And I'm not saying I don't, like, want to support people and stuff like that, but I don't want to be here when shit hits the fan, I'll be real. Is Ochi taking the long way around?
Spilled my tea and got mad. Sorry.
Spilled my tea and got mad. No, that's okay, Nolan, I feel that. Plenty of room. Yeah, I've definitely been talking with some wonderful women about maybe skedaddling off to Canada in the next couple years. I don't know. Like I said, it kind of just comes down to how everything breaks, I guess. But I don't really see things getting better here without some form of revolution. As crazy as that sounds. I want to skedaddle. These women shoot you sound extra lovely. They're probably some of the nicest women I've met. And the kind of people I'd be willing to share a roof under. Gotta get my shit together. Yeah, well, I do too. My life's in such a fucking turmoil. I can't even really think about leaving at the moment. But, you know, I'm working on it. I'm working on that sick streaming career. You know, all my epic Pikmin gameplay. Volumetric shit compressor. Yeah. Is there anything else up here? No, that was the last one. Up here. So there's only really like one treasure left and one thing to deal with. If we don't finish this, I'm okay spending another day on this map. But let's oh god, there he is. So I've been saying this all playthrough. I am not looking forward, like, at all. Oh, probably need yellow Pikmin, Herm. I am not looking forward at all to fighting that dude. Louis challenges are fucking hard. I don't know if they just, like, thought it'd be funny or what, but, like, the Louis challenges are hard. I probably could have used the tilt control gimmick here. Tell you what, we probably only need, like, a couple of them. We probably don't need rock Pikmin anymore, as cool as they are. Louis is a monster. Yeah, Louis goes really hard in these fights. I hope you're all ready to watch me suffer. I'm probably going to go a little late tonight, by the way, just kind of looking at the time there. That's okay. This was a unprompted well, no, this is a prompted Wednesday stream, but you know. Yeah, Louis doesn't fuck around at all. It's honestly, like, the most terrifying thing. Alright, we got just a couple more things to do. Grab you. I wonder how many, yeah, 12, okay. Spicy spray in this game, SMH my head. Oh, that's how they expected you to do that puzzle. You know, at least this game still does have room for you to solve puzzles differently. Like, it would suck if this game was incredibly rigid with how they wanted you to solve puzzles and stuff, you know? Nice, nice. Tell you what, y'all can have that as a little snack. There he is. He's just standing there. Menacingly. Okay, I'll speed up the process. There he is. He's just chilling. The Louis miser. Ba-dum-bum-bum. You found him? Yeah! Based as fuck, Juno. Hell yeah. Treasure collected. So it should just be that. Oh, these camera angles. Oh, I love this game. That wasn't it? What am I missing? It's probably something buried. It's always something buried, I swear to God. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's actually just Louis. It might actually just be Louis.
There they are, Louis and Moss. I see him. At least the Copite castaway looks safe for now. We need to get him to hand them over.
Okay, about the player. It's called Micro Life. Oh, that one. Cool. Actually, I'm going to type that in. Did anyone ever play the Grow games? Do you know, like, Grow Life, Grow RPG? Do y'all remember that? Micro Life Flash game. I kind of want to check that out later tonight. Does anyone remember the Grow games? No, no one? Ah.
What does he even want with that castaway? You gotta chase them down, Phoebe.
Yeah, okay, so I think no. Alright. I'm genuinely not reading chat. I'm just genuinely not reading chat. I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta lock in. Do you see that Dandori level's not a lie? That Dandori level's not a lie at all. I gotta lock in. I gotta Phoebe in. Ugh. I gotta become the FBI. That's my FBI scream. Look at him! The dude has no thoughts, head empty. Huh? Is this for real? Louis, wait! What is that? Is that fucking Louis? That's fucking Louis.
We didn't make it in time. No, but look closely.
It's true, he didn't transform because they're ingesting glow sap. Why didn't they become a leafling? What's going on here?
I'm not sure, but he's not being cooperative.
Louis, it's Olimar. Can you hear me?
This fucking dude. This fucking dude.
Louis!
He's not even listening. That's unfortunate. Guess we'll have to rescue that castaway by force. There's no way to predict his next move, so be careful.
Not a thought in his dumbass brain. Not at all. Genuinely. His only thought is food. Okay, goodbye everybody. I'm playing. Fuck, I missed one. He just audibly said shrug. No, he just audibly said shrug. Excuse me? I do not remember him audibly saying shrug. Who does that? Oh my god, this fucking guy. Okay. Please, 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 please give me extra min. Yes, exactly what I needed right here. And I want that. No, actually, I'll take this one. Ah, yeah, have fun, Louis. Alright, eat shit and die, Louis. It's like really good. He's doing way better than I am right now. Also, I don't know if Olimar was ever actually coded to use the what's it called bomb, but Louis will... Son of a fucking bitch. Alright, let's gas him up. Let's go.
Grunt stormlessly.
That's Louis for you. Don't try anything, Buster. Oh, I took Louis out! Okay. Okay, shit. I've never actually managed to take a captain out. That's a first. Come on, come on. If I just lock in, I know I can do this. Okay, that doesn't count though. Remember, it doesn't count though. Hey, Louie, I left you. Oh, What'd he get? Tracker bomb? That's no good. Oh, Louie. Oh, okay, cool. Sneak bomb. Good. I missed. Sneak bomb. Perfect. Ochi, you know what you have to do, Ochi. This is all on you, Ochi. Cool, he's over here. I can distract him even. Oh shit, I think he's reacting to me. No, he's not. I was gonna say, I think he might be reacting to me going for the sneak bomb, but never mind. Come on, Ochi. Come on, Ochi, you beautiful bastard, Ochi. Okay, we in this good. Okay, switch to Och. Nope, stop coming back, Ochi. Fuck you, Louie. You are not winning against me. I'm not letting you even get close this time, Louie. Just a casual smoke bomb on his Pikmin. Just a little casual smoke bomb on his Pikmin. He was trying to take my shit too. What a bastard. Oh, okay. I want that golden sniffer. Shit, I'm out of Pikmin. Oh, probably... Did he take the apple back? Wow, he did not give up on that apple. 1 second. Or did I get the apple? I really can't tell at this point. Casually smoke the Pikmin. Sometimes you gotta outsmoke the Pikmin, okay? Ochi continue to steal. Whoa, where did he get all those points from? Wasn't I winning by like a landslide? Where the fuck did he get all those extra points from? He must have stole that apple from me. Yeah, okay, he's hard targeting my apple collection right now. I see. Oh, he's gonna drop it. Fun fact, him dropping it is just as effective. Because, you can't really avoid it. Okay, he's still going for these goddamn apples. Oh, I see, his multipliers are bigger since I'm winning. I think that's what's happening. Play spare HDMI land. That's what's up. Okay, I win, but probably not by a platinum. I win, but probably not by a platinum. Holy crap. The Gochi just casually smoked them. Yeah. I did end up reading chat. Yeah. Hey, Zerk, welcome in. I knew it wasn't going to be a platinum. Look at Louis' stupid fucking face in the corner. Okay, bye, Louis.
Oh.
Louis, he's...
Why is he running away?
Right now, our priority is getting this castaway to safety. Rescue the Kopite.
Okay, if we can just rescue the Kopite, then we're good. Friday, we'll be doing nighttime mode for the Giant Hearth. Is it final boss time? No, this isn't map 6. We're still on Giant's Hearth. Friday is going to be Sage Leaf and probably nighttime for this. And if we have enough time, I could probably start into the final map. But Saturday is just going to be the final map in the end of the game. 5 hours should be enough to complete everything. God, Pikmin 4 is so much longer compared to the rest. It makes me so happy that this game is as long as it is. Even though I do think the caves aren't... I don't know. Parts of it may feel like they drag on. I still love it as a whole.
Great question, but we need to focus on our rescue mission. Back to the SS Beagle.
Alright, I probably should be using pink Pikmin here, but you know how it'd be. Go! Take back Alf's brother. By the way, I don't think we ever got to the dialogue in Pikmin 3. I tend to miss it every time I play Pikmin 3. Alf has like 8 or 12 brothers and sisters. Alf's family is huge. His dad fucked. And this is actually Alf's brother, specifically. Every game needs a chat log. Like, I don't realize how much text in games I zone out of unless there's a chat log. That's fair. Completely fair. We might even have time if there is an item I missed. We might be able to find it. York, grandson of the famous Kopai scientist Dr. Drake and partner of Don Bergman. He's talented at rewiring communication devices. The other hint York straight up just tells you he has a bunch of siblings, but the big hint is that, their grandfather named the ship after himself, the SS Drake. Alf's dad fucks. Alf's dad fucks! Seriously.
York, you alright, buddy? Speak to me.
He appears to be unconscious. Let him rest for now. We'll have plenty of time for questions when he wakes up.
Well, we rescued York. Can we have the Kopaites we have the Kopaites at home.
You rescued Nell's companion York. He may know where she is. As soon as he wakes up, we'll find out what he has to say.
That's a guy? Yeah, York's a guy. And that's another map. Done and dusted. Let's just build rock Pikmin, because rock Pikmin are the best Pikmin. And yeah, on the next map, I'll definitely get to show off what it's like to rush 100 rock Pikmin at an enemy. It's the most satisfying thing in this game, if you ask me. Just barreling down an enemy and then watching 100 rocks fly off your back into the target. There's nothing quite like it, if you ask me. I might even have enough time to sneak one more berry. Honestly, I might have enough time to sneak one more spray in. Oh, I'm out of rock Pikmin. Uh-oh. Well, they can carry it back to base, and then we'll go from there. Cutting it close, because the timer's going to start in 3... Yeah, fuck, I was off again. Yeah, cutting it way too close, honestly. Well, you know my famous saying, if they die, they die. It's my famous...
hot outside. You should probably wear sunscreen, I think.
I haven't heard that one in forever. Well, okay, well, I guess they don't die. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm missing it? What do you mean I'm missing it? Motherfucker. If I had the extended whistle, he wouldn't. Okay, he's dead. That is very topical, though, Kiryu. Alright, well, we get to watch it die. Too bad I never bought the whistle extender. That Pikmin could have lived. I just want you to all know that Pikmin very much could have lived. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Oh god, everybody, I lost one Pikmin. If they die, they die.
Kazuma. Here's my advice. You can pee without pooping, but you can't poop without peeing. Meditate on this.
Holy shit, Streaming Way. Your Kazuma's impression gone a long way. It came, and the Bull Bears came for it. You know, it's like I say, if you die, you die.
York, thank goodness you're alright.
Dobbs, you're safe.
I am. Nell, on the other hand, I know you're still getting your bearings, but do you have any idea where she might be?
Times, but not all pee-pee times are poo-poo times.
Sorry, but no, I lost sight of her early on. Guess I'm a pretty slow runner. Then you really were the last person to see her, Dobbs.
No.
Can you remember anything else? Which direction she and the dog ran?
Ugh, let me try to put myself back in that spot. I remember something. The giant dog carried her deeper into the forest, way past where I'd fallen down.
I don't believe our radar can effectively reach that area. The SS Shepherd's radar signal has already been boosted close to its limit. I'm not sure we'll be able to extend its reach any further. Would you mind if I took a look at it? I'm pretty good with machines.
Just like his brother Alf! Thank you, Kazuma, streaming you.
First we do a little of this, then a little of that. All done. We're good to go.
That was amazing to witness. Let's inject the sparklium right into my veins. He's yorking it. He's yorking it. What would a Loporrit Yakuza look like? Oh my god. Yakuzing way? Yakuzing way. Laporte Kiryu would be punching way, obviously. Oh, I see what you're saying. Punching way. Madding Way, well, actually, Majing Way. Just call him Kiryu. There should just be Kiryu Way and Majing Way. He's the one they call the keen engineer.
Nell was apparently carried off by a huge dog. She should be in the newly discovered area. Let's rescue her and save Ochi.
So I'm going to remove the limiter and start up the radar again. Let's see what that does. Let's see. That did it! I can't believe there are so many SOS signals coming from that unexplored area. The scientific prowess on Kopai seems to be remarkably close to my own. I won't underestimate them from now on.
One of those signals could be coming from Nell. Saving her is our first priority.
Day 36! Let's give it up for day 36! Paleontology series. Okay. Russ is a victim of Kopai hate. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like Kopai haters. Let's be honest, that planet is starving to death and nobody else is even bothering to help them. Yo, that emote fucking rocks. Alright, tomorrow let's explore a new area. Well, about that, actually. Tomorrow I'm playing games with Nova, Colin. But on Friday, I will be suffering. I will be suffering hard. It's their fault they so hungry and won't eat veggies. That's true. That they didn't just plan stuff. Well, they didn't plan stuff and they're picky eaters. To be fair. And since Pikmin 3 hasn't happened yet, they haven't learned the importance of planning.
Thank you again for saving us.
I don't think we'd be alive if not for you. York, that reminds me. We saw you get sucked up into that onion, but you seem completely normal. Are there any sort of abnormalities that we're missing? Any leaves growing on you at all? Not that I've noticed. So strange. I can't help but wonder why you didn't turn into a leafling.
The juice?
Oh, yeah! I bet it's because of all that glowing juice we drank. Of course, you were ingesting nearly pure glow sap, so leaves must have been broken down before they could sprout. It's just a theory. A game theory! But an interesting one at that. I don't suppose you'd let me conduct an examination later. If Yanni's theory, a game theory, is correct, then Nell may not have been turned into a leafling either.
You'll still rescue her though, right?
Yes, please, we need your help. Calm down now. Of course we intend to rescue her. That's what we do. Nell's waiting for us deep in the forest. Let's hurry up and find her. We can't let her and Ochi down. Copy that.
Shoot Yanni before it finishes. Yanni 4 is transforming into MatPat. Alright, if I buy up... Oh, well, I'll just probably leave the game running in the background. I hope that doesn't affect my Switch. Alright, we can get, like, almost every Oshi upgrade now. I'll be honest, we probably don't need Chomp or Heal. Wait. Actually, wait, I might have all the Ochi upgrades I really need for Dandori. Because, like... I mean, okay, I'll work on Big Chop. Ochi doesn't really need heal for the Dandori, for the Sage Leaf, so I guess we'll just leave heal for last. Shepard.
We literally get paid to save people.
Why wouldn't we? Oh, actually, about that, the Rescue Corps is completely non-profit. They were actually talking about how they're probably going to use the treasure they got here to make money. The Rescue Corps is completely non-profit. It's absolutely insane. Okay, I should be ready for Sage Leaf's trials. We'll do some map stuff, and then, yeah, next Friday, upcoming Friday. Gotta feed Ochi somehow. I'll just leave the game running. Nintendo Switches are kind of cool like that. They'll just stay dormant forever if you let them. Hey, actually, real quick, is it safe to leave a Switch dormant like this until Friday? I'm gonna guess probably. Non-profit doesn't mean non-money. That's true. Dingo probably Dingo probably charges people on the back end. It's probably safe. I mean, wait. Oh, wait, actually. I can't even play the game now that I've tabbed out. I mean, just like leaving it in the Switch, but it just occurred to me, I'm gonna have the Switch 2 on Friday, so like, who cares, honestly? I'm almost free of my Switch 1 shackles. I'm almost free of my Switch 1 shackles. Wait, did it say start software? Oh. I didn't see it. I got smixlexia. I got dyslexia, but for sexy people. You know how it is. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna close it out anyways. 1 second. Let me put everything away. Oh, I'm gonna have to have some cocoa Wheaties. Rather have dyslexia? Ooh. Maybe same. Think the Nintendo Switch is sexy? Maybe a little bit. Dyslexia. I'll have to remember that one. Alright, who we rating tonight? WW stream? Yo! 2 W's. Let's see. Okay, so I do see people that are on that I'd like to raid, but I try to... Ooh, you know what? We haven't raided Mousy in forever, and Mousy's so... Oh my god, she even has a newer looking model. Yeah, we're gonna raid a Mousy Bloom. She's so cool. Mousy is a friend Nova and I met. I believe we both raided her one night. If I remember correctly, it was after Outward, I think, because she was playing tabletop games. She's cool as heck. She actually plays like board games on Tabletop Sim a lot. She plays with her friends a lot. I see she's with a couple people right now. Give her a follow if you haven't. She's cool as heck, and I don't normally raid her, so honestly. Right now she's playing Helldivers, and I know I have a lot of Helldivers fans in the chat, so this should be a pretty solid stream to end your night on. Mousy's cool. I should interact with her more. Anyways, thank you everybody for hanging out. Thank you for this impromptu, but not really impromptu Wednesday stream. I appreciate it. I'm so happy. And I love having those deep conversations like we do sometimes. It means a lot that I can use my platform to maybe help people. Maybe that's a little egotistical, but that's... Oh my god, in Brassica! Oh no! Oh no! Welcome in, Brassy! Buttface, man, I can hydrate. Deep conversations about piss and shit, don't you know it? Please give Brassy a follow. She's so cool. Also, she's a part of Team Cherish for the upcoming VTuber SummerSlam, so you should definitely give her a follow and start being prepared to go be in her stream when she does her Pokemon Challenge run next week, because she's cool as fucking hell. How are you doing tonight? Team Cherish, heck yeah. And welcome in anybody. I'm everybody from Brassy, not anybody, but I'm about to, I was literally about to wrap up and raid into a friend of mine named of Mousy Bloom. But for those that don't know, I'm FibiTanuki. I'm a variety streamer. I play a lot of different games. I've been playing all of the Pikmin as part of something I do every year called the Pikmonth. Tomorrow I'll be playing Tabletop Sim and some games with my friend Nova, and then Friday more Pikmin. Some runs in Hades. Yo, well, how did they go? I'll chat with you for a second. Ever so goofy. Y'all like Phoebe? You would dig her. I think so. I think if you like my content, you'd like any of my mutuals, because they're all way cooler than me, in my opinion. But I don't think I should say that, because my chat will kill me for being, what's the word? Self-defecating. I think that's the term, yeah. How is Hades going, Pressy? I know that's not the term. Water. They went well. I'm working on completing the Fate stuff, and on my last run I got 2 duo boons, a legendary boon, which was very efficient. No, I think it's self-defecating. But welcome in, Pac. I see your first time chatter. I guess if you're new to this stream, you should probably understand No, I think it's self-defecating, I'm pretty sure. I'm a bit of a goofer. I'm really happy. I have a new model coming in on Saturday that I think will represent me much more than this model ever could. Will represent me way more than this model ever could. Defecating is pooping? No, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that's called poopulation. When you poop yourself. I'm pretty sure that's called self-poopulation. Definitely self-defecating. Really, no, it's time for me to shit your pants. Buttface gets it. Hell yeah, Buttface understands the assignment. Welcome in, everybody, though. I'm gonna leave here, but thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you for the raid, Brass. That means a lot to me. It's very dense. Is this a joke or not? You would be perfect for my stream. I don't self-defecate. I defecate vicariously through my friends. Sometimes, if I think a friend is using the restroom, I'll hit them up on Discord. You're the best, Brassy. I appreciate you. She's wonderful. Seriously. Yeah, welcome to the FibiTanuki stream. Anyways, I'm gonna be wrapping it up here. We're gonna raid into my friend Mousy Bloom. She's playing some. What a coincidence! I appreciate you. No way. I'm happy to have friends and mutuals and stuff like that. And sorry for raiding you right. Hey, you take that back. You take that back. I don't want to hear no apologizing. It means the world to me that you'd raid me, regardless of where I am in my stream. So yeah, we're gonna take this raid and we're gonna go throw it to Mousy. She's playing Helldivers with her friends. Be respectful, be nice. She's cool as hell. And I appreciate the hell out of all of you. Seriously. Pikmonth has been a huge success this year, and we're getting close to the end. What's your Team Cherish stream going to be? My Team Cherish stream is going to be a solo Scrafty run of Pokemon Sun, because Pokemon Sun is my favorite Pokemon, and Scrafty is my favorite Pokemon. Or shit myself this week. I'm going to shit yourself as a power move. Tabletop sim streams are great. I wish I had reason to do tabletop sim stuff more. Honestly, if you're available, I think after we do some MTG, I'm trying to convince Nova to play Red Dragon Inn. Red Dragon Inn's like my favorite tabletop game ever. She introduced me to, fun fact, Nova introduces me to games and they're always bangers. She just has great taste. Scrafty is a cool mon. Actually, I'll tell you what, Scrafty's a pretty cool mon. But you know what's even cooler than Scrafty? I know I'm delaying the end of my stream here by doing this, but you know what's even cooler than Scrafty? Let me just, you know what? This might take too long. I would say search up Scraft Punk, but the issue is that I might be the only person that actually owns that image anymore. It's just disappeared off the face of the internet. For people that don't know, I'll post it later in my Discord. Anyways, let me just get into Mousy's stream because I do my rating through OBS and that causes issues. Alrighty. Thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. It's Wednesday, so I'll be playing games with Nova tomorrow like I do every Thursday because she's the coolest. Mawile? Mawile's a very good mon too to like. I like Mawile a lot. You know, there's a Mega Mawile. I'm hoping for Mega Scrafty with Z through A. Anyways, though. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. Get good sleep. Eat good food. Have a great Thursday. And all of that jazz. Mawile's a pretty cool Pokemon. I would hope that you like Mawile. Wait, you were the one with the Mawile run, right? Let me just check before I say something like a dingus. Yeah, you're the one with the Mawile run, you silly girl. Hell yeah, I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna try to at least be in the Discord so we can hang out as we all play. That's my plan at least. I don't care if it just becomes noise vomit on my stream. I was already told I can't take it slow with Sun, so I might as well just make it a collaborative thing. Rayquaza? Rayquaza's pretty good. Discord. Alright. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care of yourselves. I hope to see you tomorrow or Friday or whatever. Bye! Good night.